Cody Rhodes. And we are live. That's right. We are live, folks. And we're already singing a tune. We are back for the Raw after Rumble. And of course, the American Nightmare opens the show. We're getting a wonderful little video package to remind us how great Mr. Cody is. But myself and that pretty face right there are going to run everyone out there through 3+ hours of Monday Night Raw. We're going to talk all about it. We're going to get into the Rumble. We're going to see how everybody felt about that show on Saturday. We got Elimination Chamber on the horizon. The chair shot heard around the world. There is lots to talk about, lots to get into, folks. Do not go anywhere. Do not miss a thing. Let's go. Ding, ding, ding. We are live, folks, and we are back at it again. Of course, if I haven't said it yet, we are the Wrasslin for Life Network. It's a Monday, so congratulations. You put the Mondays behind you, and we're going to make you smile before you go to bed tonight, one way or the other.
Pause.
But, folks, if you need to know, this man's going to tell you.
Well, I was about to. I was about to go into the Cody Rhodes, and then you threw me off there. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Wrasslin for Life proudly brings to you its YouTube Tag Team Champions of the World, the Every Night Delight, Mr. KJ White, and I am Big Nick. And yes, we've got adrenaline in my soul. We've got the fallout. I keep wanting to say the fallout from all, but we've got, I guess, the fumble from the Rumble.
The fumble from the Rumble
right now, because that men's Rumble was a fumble and a half. The American Nightmare.
There you go.
Why does this man sound like Justin Roberts on my screen right now, though? For real.
You know what? People bagged on Justin Roberts, man. The guy, I like Justin Roberts.
Oh, Justin Roberts was legit. But we've got Cody kicking off. How does everyone feel? I know we all kind of halfway predicted Cody to win the Rumble. We didn't predict how it was going to go down. He wasn't going to win from number 30 and just kind of waltz in and, you know.
Fuck. Dude, I refuse to pick 30 in our pool because that particular reason. Now, I will quickly say welcome to all the beautiful people out there. Hope everyone's happy, healthy, and safe. And like you said, strap in and strap on. Grab your snacks. Do what you got to do. Cody Rhodes is coming to the ring. And listen, to me, it was one of the more disappointing Rumbles in a long time. I mean, it just was, Nick. Like, for overall, and I know some people said, well, people are fantasy booking and then disappointed when they don't get what they want. Nah, we just felt like there was a lot of hype. And why not put Cody in at 1 or 12 or anything but 30? Why make it a layup? Why make it look so easy?
Yeah.
You want to build them up.
Technically, Rey Mysterio won the men's Royal Rumble, even though he was held out because of injury and everything. But number 17 never entered the Royal Rumble, and Cody threw himself voluntarily over the top rope. Listen though to this crowd sing right along with him.
Yeah. Something, Cody.
Which song do they sing more, his song or Seth's?
Seth's. It's easier.
Well, they haven't heard it. Yeah, they haven't heard it in a while too.
Less lyrics.
I'd say it's third on the totem pole after even Judas, because they definitely sing along to Judas.
Judas still gets sung hard, even if people don't like it.
What?
Why is he favoring his
the WWE? Heresy. Why?
Why not? Let's call a spade. Everyone said I was an AEW hater for months.
Yeah, everybody's been saying we were AEW haters, and first we were AEW shills, now we're AEW haters.
Yeah, now I'm bouncing back the other way. Let's go.
Right.
I can change my opinion. Cody. No, I like the overall. I mean, come on. I thought the women's match was better.
They're chanting "You deserve it" I thought for half a second they were about to say, like, "You still got." They were saying, "You still got it." I was like, the man's only been gone for a couple months. Like, fuck.
Right.
But you deserve it, yes, when it's laid out on a silver platter.
Yeah, I heard people say he was going to get booed. I'm like, no, he's not going to get booed. He's
If
the
Sammy would have been in there, he would have.
100%. You had to keep Sammy away from that, and we still like. I mean, you know, it's time for that bloodline civil war. You know, a lot of people were talking about Roman at the end of Rumble, saying like it's war. No, we're gonna hold no prisoners. So we'll
Right.
see how this all plays out. But shit,
Cody already getting emotional and everything. But Paul Heyman was right. He earned the title of wise man. He called Sami Zayn an assassin, and he was right.
yeah, but Sammy was forced to be an assassin. That's why Jay's mad, guys. Like Sammy didn't want to do it, but Roman put him in an unwinnable position, and I think that's what Jay's going to say to Roman when we get back to it: is why'd you have to do that? Why did you have to make him do that?
I was going to say, we're going to talk about that. Do you think it will be brought up about him eliminating himself and Ray not even coming out? I hope so.
When I said that last night, everybody was like, a couple people in the chat said I was crazy. Like I was like, dude, he literally just jumped. Everyone stopped and taken the fact that Cody jumped over the ropes, landed, paused, looked at the audience, and then stepped away. I'm like, that was really weird. So I don't know, man. A lot of people started talking about it slowly but surely, but we're just gonna act like we only had 29 people in the Rumble.
Yeah. It's still so interesting with Cody, I feel like, of as much as he's like you cheer for him, he's got I feel like a whiff of that still, like the Cody from AEW, of everything still on a silver platter, of everything still. He's very much the corporate Cody, I feel.
A little bit, right? He does have that vibe where some people say he comes off kind of arrogant and it rubs people the wrong way, where he's almost naturally a heel. But right now they've got him painted as such a baby face. I'm just wondering if people turn on him.
That's the only thing I fear is if it this go with like, well, what was it? Oh, is Scott saying why is AW telling on WWE? But so like with when he was in AW, of he was babyface for so long, and they clearly had his plot playing out for him that people just turned on it because they could see it coming. I feel like I'm worried we might be, yeah, everything's great now because he just came back, but we've still got to we're on step 2 on the road to WrestleMania. By the time we get to Mania, granted, we've still got the Sopranos season 5 or 6 there with the Bloodline to come out.
We ain't done there.
Yeah, but I wonder if maybe Cody ends up, the fans switch on him by then.
They could, especially
Seth was the heel until he lost to Cody 3 times in a row, and then somehow started to get himself over, and he became the babyface.
Yeah, well, people were talking about like Seth and Cody battling again. I'm like, the only way that makes sense is if Seth finally wins. He can't keep losing. We're getting a Cody chant.
Jay, what up? Scott, what up? C Money, Dale, JV, Boss, everybody. What? Daniel,
Everybody.
Everybody.
Welcome. But here's the thing. Like you said, when you don't book it well, you could potentially have the crowd turn on your guy, right? You want to you've built him up, you did all the vignettes, you did all the packages, you made us, made him uber baby face, and here he is. You should have made him really earn that Rumble victory. And you knew he was coming back, so why not at least edge at 30? Been there, done that, but it would have been at least just, oh my god, opposed to, we know.
Make Cody kind of let him tell that babyface story of he works from under for a good bit and everything. Of like, it's so interesting. If Gunther got the longest time in the Rumble when that could have been Cody.
Yeah.
Like, so was he literally at that point of you did see the reports if he wasn't fully medically cleared until like right before it or something like that. But like, then there's so many ways you could have gone with that. That is just, Yeah, overall, like you said, I think you mentioned it earlier, of the women's rumble was better than the men's significantly, and that's very surprising.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you at all, Nick. I really, really agree with that. That I thought the ladies came out and did a really good job. I thought they really um, carried the show. I think they were one of the better parts of the entire show. We'll get into the Bray Wyatt situation. Who? We'll get in.
And so see, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there,
But
but right now, Roman, because the fact that Cody mentioned Roman and all of that, and he mentioned earlier about how wrestling has more than one royal family. Roman just got a just as big of a pop as Cody did, and just
yeah,
as big of a chant, just for Roman sucks.
Roman Sox did kick into high gear, so cool. You got to do it. Seth did it. Seth did it. See money.
Now, see if they want to go in this Cody direction, and we didn't have the Sammy obvious choice, if you could tell Roman versus Cody and make it like the 10 pounds of gold story with all this just on a much grander scale. Because that's
Yeah.
what Cody's doing right now. He's 100% cutting a whole promo of it might just be another 63 days for you, but it's another 63 days for the rest of my life.
It's passionate. Not bad. I like it.
Well, and it's interesting. It's a change of pace from at the after the Rumble press conference to where, ooh, but to where he barely mentioned Roman. He did acknowledge me. But for him to go out
Oh,
there and completely cut a straight shoot promo
oh,
on Roman. Oh, the
we
Judgment
got
Day.
company. We
Oh,
got
here comes.
company.
We've got the Judgment Day coming out now. So give it. So main event Raw tonight. Finn Balor and Damian Priest or something like that. A part of Judgment Day versus Cody Rhodes and Edge in a tag team match.
Right. Oh, that could be. That'd be crazy though. Cody Rhodes and Edge. Let's go.
Well, wouldn't you want to advertise that?
They don't like to advertise anything anymore, except
Yeah.
who's in the Rumble, which pissed me off. Logan will be Seth WrestleMania opponent. Yeah, we're talking about Seth and Logan, and I mean, I hate to say it, but that has potential to be a really good match.
It
It,
does. Well, you saw it with the Ricochet moments where they did the crossbody splash, the springboard version. But we've also got the surprise secret announcement that Logan's even tagged Dana White in as he's put the whole
right?
video package behind it of maybe Logan's going to go to the UFC. I think
Uh,
Phil Brooks might have a few words for him about that.
I think a couple other people might have some words for him. I think he would be there would be a lineup to take a shot at him for sure.
Oh yeah.
And I think
Well,
that's
he
where you
called
got to
out
show,
Patty the Batty, but he outweighs Patty by about 20 to 30 pounds when it
right?
comes to
Well, and
size.
well, I mean, Patty might not give two shits about that. I'll meet you in the middle, bro.
Right. Dominic Guerrero, I'm still so surprised of how much he's kind of found himself in this group, oddly
It,
enough.
it's amazing.
You
Women's
know what
Rumble
would
would
have
be
happened if
great.
you did that in prison? Dom, Jesus Christ.
It's funny as shit.
Dominic should be the only multi-generational superstar to main event WrestleMania. So he's saying Dom should go over Roman.
Right?
What?
Let's see that happen.
Prison changes a man. Yeah, ask Martha Stewart. So are we going to get Cody versus Dom? I thought we would have gotten Edge, but then again, we didn't get Beth Phoenix to cost Rhea the Rumble or anything. So maybe it was just they showed up and disappeared. Um,
Really? Yeah, I think this is one of those things where I honestly be like, Cody's like, I'm gonna wrestle the kid. Like you saw it with like when Punk came back. And they, you know what? I have to have a match this week. Remind people I'm here. Give me the kid.
Right.
Let me get the kid.
Well,
over.
and I think it would put a spotlight on Dom too, of its second generation versus second generation.
Right. Prison changes, man. Kayla, what's up? What's up? What's up? Who do you think Rhea Ripley will face? This is a tough question this time, Nick.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As Cody's saying how he's got tremendous respect for Dom's dad, but Dom has to get in the line of, well, I don't have any respect for my dad. As a crowd chanting, kick his ass.
Right?
Jay, what up? Kale,
That's
what
what
up?
you're
Yeah, boss, everybody.
right.
Do we know if Nia Jax is back full time, or is that a one off? Did she just show up to say
I
my
would
hole and
imagine
leave, or what?
No, I imagine she's back, bro.
Oh, well, she's got back.
Baby back. No, anyway. No, yeah, I'm assuming she's back, and I mean that will be an interesting dynamic. So we pointed out on Saturday of like, Becky was gone, Bailey was gone. There was a list of women that were like out before Nia came around. We wonder if that was on purpose.
Maybe a little bit, but we've got Cody's challenged any member of Judgment Day. So do we get Cody versus Rhea?
Imagine,
or at least any of the three men.
Eesh.
So like I said, we're probably going to get Cody versus Dom. And tonight on Raw, the bloodline implodes. Action.
Civil war, as I put it.
But we do also have Elimination Chamber qualifying matches. We've got Johnny Gargano versus Baron Corbin. We've got Seth Rollins versus Chad Gable, because this year the U.S. title is defended in the Elimination Chamber, not a world title, not a shot at a world title. And we've got Zigglypuff versus Bronson Reed. Oh, Zigglypuff's going to go squish. But yeah,
Bronson wins that for sure, and that's going to be dope. Let's go. Bronson in the Elimination Chamber.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see who so out of those three, I think Seth's in, Bronson Reed's in, and Gargano's in. So it's going to be interesting to see who's in there. Like clearly, probably Bobby Lashley is going to be in there because he's been going after the U.S. title.
I wonder if Corbin will.
On this day, Edge showing up, the Rated R superstar, and wow, just going after Judgment. Maybe we do get the tag team match. Why?
Yeah. You think you know me?
Right. Dig through the ditches and my. Adam Pearce is out here now trying to break everything.
It's just all Adam Pearce
like Kenny Baxter and get hurt or anything, so be careful now.
Right? Pearce is like, I signed up for a management position. I turned into a bouncer. What the fuck?
Right? And that's how we go into commercial, folks, is Edge comes out and is just taking it to Judgment Day. And I think even Finn had like a polka dot kind of Judgment Day version of a shirt. I guess shout out Dusty. That's the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, baby.
Where's C Money here? No, I missed it. Where is it?
Fair enough.
I missed it completely. I was trying to find the comment from C Money, I think.
That one, Prison Changes a Man? What?
No, we got that one. That's a good one.
I don't see what you're talking about.
I thought he said kick his ass, C-Bass. I thought it was a good one.
Fair enough. I don't see it. Yeah, kick his ass, Cody. Oh, I see that one. Is Sami tag team champ since he was part of the win on SmackDown? No. Right now, we don't know what's going to happen. So do we want to talk about this while it's in commercial break? Because I want to talk about the potential of Jacob Fatu coming to WWE.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are in our first commercial break here tonight. We are rolling through Monday Night Raw. It's been an interesting kickoff to the show. Emotional Cody Rhodes, I almost called him Dusty, interrupted by Judgment Day. Edge is back. It looks like we may or may not get a tag match.
We're setting up for a tag team match, player.
Player. But that all being
Oh,
said, folks, if you're just tuning in, like, subscribe. We're here all week long, right to Vengeance Day this weekend. We cover more wrestling than anybody else. Nick, talk about our buddy Roman and
so
Sammy.
no, I was going to bring up the whole topic of, well, now we've got the bloodline imploding and everything. Obviously, like you mentioned, of granted, we've had the shot heard around the world. Now we had the chair shot heard around the world.
Right?
Where Sammy laid the very much similar to Seth Rollins chair shot to the back on Roman Reigns. And
Same
then
deal.
now we had Jey Uso beside himself. He couldn't handle it. He had to walk up the entrance ramp crying and everything in tears, and then says, "I'm out." Run it back, and it's a picture of him and Roman. And then also
Right.
interestingly, you have Jacob Fatu putting out a post of sharing the clip of Roman of, you're either bloodline or you're not.
Right. We're going to war. Take no prisoner.
Right. Exactly. Well, and so maybe we get Jacob Fatu in the bloodline, and maybe he I've seen so many ideas.
You mean he
folks.
recruits mercenaries? He brings in
all the Samoans. Bring in all the Samoans.
Bring them all in.
Bring the whole Isle of Samoa. Well, maybe that's why we get when we get Pamaponga, we get Hikuleu, we get all of them.
Bring them all in.
Exactly. But no, I really think this is the best storyline, probably easily, at least of the last decade, if not for probably since Attitude Era, at least.
Everyone's been drawn right in. And I mean, dude, I don't think anybody's going to argue with me. The biggest pop of the night by far, that chair lands on that back and everybody just came unglued. And everybody was right behind it. Everybody had that vibe. And now, of course, Sammy and KO get decimated, but Jey walks off. When you get to the end of Rumble, you only have the three members there. You got Solo, you got Jimmy still waving the flag, and Roman, of course, Paul.
You have don't forget about the wise man,
right? So where does Jey fall in on this? Where is his mindset going to be? I do believe it's going to be a case of Sammy, I hate you for doing it. Roman, why did you make him do it? Like, why did you push him so far? Why did he have to? Go ahead.
I've seen that pitched. I've seen main event Jey comes back. I've seen that we get Jimmy versus Jey at WrestleMania. I've seen that we get Sammy and KO versus the Usos at Mania. That's the thing, is what's always so great about this and what makes this such a great story is there's 18 different ways you can go with it, and they all work and they all make sense and they're all fucking great.
Well,
and you don't know what's going to happen.
And that's the fun part of all of it, because we didn't even anticipate going into Rumble that Roman was going to be the main event. And then it was the main event. So we thought, oh shit, maybe it's going to be electrifying. Maybe there's another twist coming. But they figure, when was the last time you ended a pay-per-view with a good 20-minute angle and it worked and we all left the show like it was the only salvageable. It was the most salvageable part of the show for me. Like, I was like, thank God all that happened, because there was big chunks that I didn't enjoy in Rumble, unfortunately.
Oh, it was the saving grace. It was the Hail Mary, end of the line pass and everything. End of the game pass, 3 seconds left and everything like that in the game to save that show. But it's interesting too, because now we've got Tamina back. We've got I should say back, but maybe relevant. We have Nia Jax back and everything. So
that's
maybe
crazy.
We've heard talks about Naomi. So maybe the bloodline still expands even beyond that.
I felt bad at going around of like the Samoan you wanted, the Samoan we got. I was like, poor thing. But all that being said, folks, if you're just tuning in for the first time, I will remind you, as we get back out of the commercial, we do have Seth Rollins coming to the ring. The crowd is singing along. But thank you for being here on a Monday night. Like, subscribe, join the channel. We do this for all your shows. We are the alternative commentary to all the wrestling. If you're a wrestling fan, this is where you need to be. And we got more coming your way, more content, more original content, and more interviews. If you haven't seen our interviews, go check those out as well. Nick, the crowd's singing.
Oh, well, and also we've even got the revival of the VIP lounge tonight. We've got Austin Theory is going to be a guest on the VIP lounge with MVP. But so if you haven't given a prediction in the chat, folks, let us know who you're taking, whether you're taking Chad Gable or the very clearly obvious Seth Rollins.
Right. Yeah, I mean, why is it Seth Rollins? Why are you taking Seth Rollins? And for anybody new here, We take a prediction on every single match, and we take a rating out of 10 at the end of the show. So make sure you get your prediction for this match. You got Gable. I don't know why you would. Or Seth Rollins. I think we're going to get a whole lot. Just give me an S. Put an S in there. If you're new and you're shy, give me an S.
And while you're at that, make sure you hit the thumbs up button, hit the like button, and ring that bell notification because we are here for all the shows and everything. Much like the chat's letting you know and everything. We're here for WWE, what, AEW, what, XPW, what, GCW, what, all the whats, what, any sort of wrestling out there. We're here covering it live, folks.
Cody versus Finn tonight. There you go.
Yes. I'd take that over him versus Dominic Guerrero there.
Seth is fire. I completely agree. I mean, burn it down.
That's his old gimmick. That's his old gimmick. No, the man's fire. I give him credit. And listen, I bagged on Seth for a while when he went like too far to the annoying heel where you were like, okay, now you have go home heat with me. Ever since he kind of pulled it back, and then all of a sudden he accidentally became a fucking babyface, and the crowd can't get enough of him. But through all of it, the one thing that's consistent with Seth, an absolute horse in the ring. Oh, absolutely. Well, and it's nice to see that now we have, even with guys like Gunther, who went the longest in the Rumble and everything, with guys like Seth, Austin Theory, and Bobby all competing for the U.S. title, now we're getting back to where we can have talented, really good mid-card guys and everything like that. Well, and I'm saying mid-card if they're going after the mid-card title, but they don't always all have to be going after the world title.
No, I mean, you spread it around. You want each segment, especially when you have a 3-hour show.
Yeah.
A couple weeks ago, or not even a couple weeks ago, but with the Bloodline stuff weaving through a whole episode, it makes the 3 hours more bearable because you're kind of following along. It's when you just have like the big chunks of nothing, right? So if they can fill up the roster and fill up the booking with really good matches, I mean, that's what you're supposed to be doing. That's step one, right?
Well, absolutely. Well, and I do like that now we're getting matches like this is still very much on the road to WrestleMania as Chad Gable with a diving headbutt, I guess, shout out he who shall not be named.
I thought you were naming a New Japan wrestler. I'm not lying. Like, was my man in honor of
Hashi Higamori there with the diving headbutt. But no, Chad Gable with the diving headbutt for a 2 count. But I do like that now since we're on that road to WrestleMania, now we're getting matches that fucking mean something, that we're not just plodding along here. Of now we've got 3 matches tonight that are all qualifiers for the Elimination Chamber. We've got a match between Cody and Finn, which seems super relevant, and you'd see that on a fucking pay-per-view any day.
Now, here's the question for you, Nick. And we are in a commercial break right now, folks, so we will keep you up to date, keep you live. We are getting Finn and Cody. That should be excellent. We currently have Gable and Seth in the ring. But, Nick, here's my question for you. Are you surprised and or disappointed that Elimination Chamber will focus on the U.S. title?
No, because you have to compete with Sami versus Roman. So I feel like anything that would have gone against that, you can't have a world title match at that point because you're going against Roman. Anything going against that right now, like you said, like we talked about earlier, that was the go home moment, the best moment, the most talked about moment from the Royal Rumble. Beyond even the pitch black match, Cody winning, Nia Jax returning, Rhea winning, anything else that happened, Connor showing up, anything else that happened on the Royal Rumble, we were talking about, like you said, the chair shot heard around the world. So anything going against that on Elimination Chamber, especially that we're going to build to that, and now we're going to have Sami one-on-one of what people have talked about and thought about, and I've been one of them very much, that thinks that should be a Mania main event. In Montreal, mind you, it's fucking got Bret Hart versus Shawn Michaels written all over.
It's got everything written over, and I mean, a screw job would be really good if you wanted to like really bury the heat. Is there any chance we fight for one title?
That would be interesting. But so then but that's the thing, is that's the hardest part here. If we go with one title or anything, and you don't strip the title off of Roman, does him taking a loss just instantly kind of diminish a good chunk of that?
Maybe a little, but I don't know how
Like,
you get up.
but especially though, if you do it with Sammy, if Sammy only wins a title
What
with
if it's like,
everything behind it, does that feel sufficient enough?
yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I think it depends how you get there, right? I mean, you can always make the excuse if KO gets involved, if Jay get maybe what if Jay screws over Roman because he's just sick of his shit, and we go full circle all the way back to the beginning of where all this started.
Oh, I think we might be getting to that, but we don't even need. Well, I don't need. I don't think Jay needs to screw him over, but I think we might be getting that back to that, like we said, with main event Jay potentially showing up and everything like that. DC is live, one voice, Victor,
Roll
Larry,
call,
Lauren, everybody that's even too shy to put a comment and everything. Huh?
right?
Hello.
And we just
But
had
we are.
about 105 people watching live. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel, folks. Thank you for being here. Don't forget, pound that like button. Let us know. Let us know how you're thinking, how you're feeling tonight. Get in the chat. Don't be shy. Don't be quiet. And Gable and
Sounded
Seth
like a
are going
nice,
on.
cold, refreshing Mountain Dew Pitch Black and everything.
You're still
Like
nursing
Bobby's saying there of, Nick, I tried Mountain Dew Pitch Black drink. It tastes good. Yeah, it does taste good. It's just great Mountain Dew.
that. Gable up top.
Oh, Buckle Bomb from Seth Rollins on the Chad Gable. Pause. This thing comes back with that. Yes, my man. Absolutely. I very much appreciate it. We are still just under a year old and everything like that. Already at 1.25, I think, before we started tonight. So let's see if we can try and get to. We still got a day left in the month. Let's see if we can get to 2K in a month.
We turn 11 months old on Wednesday. No, on the 2nd. So we're almost there. That is Wednesday.
Fair
Thursday. 11 months old here. So we're still rolling, folks. Thank you for tuning in.
Absolutely. Oh, super kick. Ripley versus Charlotte makes more sense. Rhea gets her revenge for losing NXT title fuse back. That's what I think. 2 counting again. Seth selling the knee. So to me, I don't get it always of Seth always has a knee injury, but 95% of his offense is knee based.
That's generally why I think he does it. But I mean, pick another spot. But he did get an ankle lock early on, so we have to give him,
right.
He's trying.
Happy 11 months as we had 111 people watching everything like that. I like how we're celebrating it like it's a fucking birthday.
Right?
We've been here live for our birthdays, anyways.
Hey, you celebrate all the wins, folks. You smile.
Absolutely.
And remember, we are the wrestling friends you can't get in your real life. And we do this for all the shows. You name it, we do it. We cover it. We're even doing a Super Bowl party. And you got to let all your friends know to come to that one.
Yeah. Even though I'm a sad buffalo, I guess it's fly, Eagles fly here.
Sad buffalo. Sorry,
that was a good back and forth pin transition spot there between Seth and Gable. Gable's,
nice bridge.
1, 2, 2 count.
Not today. Good match, though.
Gable would be a fucking main eventer if he was like a foot taller. 2. I wish I was a little bit taller. Or I wish I was a baller.
I think, you know what? If they would have just left him in the tag team with Alpha Academy for longer, let them be successful. So that even if he breaks away and people go, oh, he's a little guy, but he's established himself beating main event guys, having main event matches in a solid tag team. So you have that credibility. They separated the tag team, and his booking for so long has been so, comical, under, mid at best.
Shorty G. Let's not forget Shorty G. But for me, where we lost all reality with this. And I get it was halfway a rib and everything. Oh, Enziguri caught into an ankle lock. But right there, if he would have been Jason Jordan's, if he would have taken Jason Jordan's spot as Kurt Angle's, illegitimate son and everything like that, then 100%, I think Chad Gable will be viewed in an entirely different light of all that man needs to do is shave his head and he's Kurt Angle, just the mini-me. I will call him mini-me.
It would have been perfect. And he acted just like him. And he could have pulled it off. Now, they did find their groove. And I bag on Alpha Academy all the time just because, it is what it is. But they worked themselves into being over heels. Like, it's insane.
Oh, pedigree! And again, knee-based offense. Kane would be appreciative of how much Seth Rollins takes bumps on his fucking knees. 3 count. So Seth Rollins, as predictable, advances into the Elimination Chamber.
There you go. Sorry, got distracted by the pin.
Rollins.
So that's the win. Seth is the first person to qualify for the Elimination Chamber. And again, I think you're going to see a mix of the usual suspects, Seth, Bobby. And like you said, it does free up that main event. It does free up, you know, the Sammy story to continue to play out. And I felt like we didn't, or I didn't anyway, answer the question about how we felt about Saturday's turn. We thought it was good. I mean, I thought it was good. I don't want to speak on your behalf, but I thought it worked its way up and it built itself up. Generally, you don't get something like that at the end of a pay-per-view, but to me, it was probably the best part of the entire pay-per-view. And that pop when Sammy hit him, the place came unglued. And instantly, Roman's not even there right now, and you're getting Roman sucks chance. Like, there was, when they were all having fun, Nick, there was that vibe of, Roman's becoming a tweener and the fans kind of like him. Not anymore. Sammy made sure that he took it all and pushed Roman completely in that heat. And now we'll see what happens. Once KO's music or Sammy's music hits, the place is going to come unglued again.
Oh, absolutely. Well, that's the thing is I was just about to say, of even regardless of with the whole turn and everything, because I do agree with that. And I feel like we kind of half what we're calling it of Roman's just terrible at trusting people with handing them ladders or handing them steel chairs and everything like that. But this whole crowd right now is just live as hell. We very much we're on the road to probably one of the biggest WrestleManias in quite some time. And we expected a lot of, I guess, answers to come out of Royal Rumble, and they left us with nothing but questions of, we've got Nia Jax back now. What the fuck do we do with that? We've got Cody Rhodes won, Rhea won. We've got Sammy turning, on the bloodline, following KO's advice and turning on them before they turned on me.
Absolutely.
And now we've got Jay sauntering off, crying the whole entrance ramp and everything. We've got, it's just, I know a lot of people really like AEW, but there is nothing on AEW right now that is nowhere near as compelling as what's going on with WWE right now.
No, absolutely not. And I mean, it's, again, we don't get to be biased because we watch all the shows. So KO and Sammy versus, we talked about this for a while, that maybe that was the angle, but I think Sammy's built himself to such a level. It's really, I'm going after the big dog. I'm going after Roman. I think at one time it could have been the tag belts. Not anymore. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
How do you, at this point, and you hear that pop and everything, do you not do the Sami Zayn movement, Sammy Mania and everything like that? I've said it before and I've compared it to it, and I know a lot of people have and everything. It's very much like the S movement. It's like Kofi Mania, and it's just natural, and you fucking fell into it. So run with it. I understand that you want to do this and that and the third and everything like that, but sometimes you catch lightning in a bottle and you just need to fucking run with it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's, when you get it, you get it. And we've criticized, like we talked about Tony, right? Like Booker of the Year. He has Wardlow, white hot. Everything's perfect. It just fits. The
Eddie
crowd
fucking
behind
Kingston.
it, love
Eddie
it.
fucking Kingston.
Seized it right out. So,
but this is a hell of a way, though. This is a hell of how do you feel? And I know we've talked about this and everything, but about while we are in commercial break right now, folks, and everything, but about how WWE doesn't really advertise anything what's going on the shows anymore. Really, we might get this, we could get this. AEW know exactly what's going to happen for the next probably 2 or 3 weeks. WWE, like tonight, there's some matches on here I feel could be better than. Don't even get me started when we're talking about Eddie Kingston. But
I knew that was gonna bug you.
Yeah, personally. But now that threw me all the way off.
My bad.
No, you're good. Go ahead. You can have it. No, shout out Scott there for the super chat. And I will say this though, right now is we've got I believe 157 some odd people tuning in and everything.
Yes.
Which, by the way, shout out. What?
That's a record-breaking
craziness,
stream, folks.
but absolutely. If we do miss any of your comments or anything like that, or if you just want to support what we're doing here, folks, and everything like that, we do have the super chat, the super stickers. We got all the super options. We even got our own merch store and everything like that. And we got our own Discord. What? So absolutely, be a friend, tell a friend. We are here for anything and everything when it comes to wrestling.
It's very true, folks, and we greatly appreciate it. Scott, thank you so much for being generous. And yeah, enjoy the cruise. I want feedback. I want to know how it is, Scott. You got to spread the word. We should have sent Scott a T-shirt.
Just don't go overboard. No, he would have gotten mugged on there if he was showing up with our shit with some of the stuff we've said about Chris and everything like that. But yeah, no, I've always wondered how that would work if you're Chris and you've got wrestling on a cruise ship. Like, does Wave like help in the move?
Well, from what I understand, is it's so damn big. You know, unless you're the Titanic, you don't really feel much. But you know, I guess I'll take the feedback from the crowd. It would be funny to catch a wave and have like the fucking wrestlers just kind of roll fucking yard, right?
Well, speaking of water, I guess I need to take a quick second pause here. So I'll be at
no problem, bud. We're getting back from commercial break, folks. I will say again, thank you for tuning in. If you're new here, smash the like button, smash the subscribe. We cover all the shows. We do not stop. We were just working on more original content. Of course, we have wrestling interviews every week as well. Do not miss any of it. Thank you for joining us tonight. And if you guys like a spread of wrestling, we will give you live streams, alternative commentary to all of them. The WWE is just coming back right now. Rhodes heads to WrestleMania, as ESPN says. So they love giving out that little print. And now we have EO, one of my favorite entrances. There we go. Alt Control Delete on the way to the ring now. Roman versus Sammy is a possibility. Now, it will be interesting to see how we get there. But the way I see it, win or lose, if you have Sammy going after Roman Elimination Chamber main event in Montreal, that might be one of the most unhinged crowds ever. Like, they have a real potential to pull in everybody's attention, to really wire it down. And if you bring in Sammy as the baby face that he is right now in his hometown, his home place, with KO at his side, because he's going to need some help, the place will be unglued. Now, the only way I could see it somehow working out that Sammy actually wins is if only one of those titles are available. Can we get to that? Maybe.
I don't know. I was about to say, speaking of unglued and unhinged, hello, everybody. I'm back. But we've got Candice LeRae and Michin coming out right now, as we've got Candice versus Io Sky, one half of Kai and Sky.
Are they friends now?
I don't know. The woman doesn't know her own name. Is it Mia Yim? Are you Michin? Who are you?
Kevin Patrick.
Who her friends are.
Kevin Patrick literally pauses, like he can't get it out properly because of Michin.
Wait, you can hear him? I'm sorry. I must have an issue with certain.
You gotta lean in, bro. Like you gotta lean in.
I don't hear Kevin Patrick. I just only hear Cody. So that's why I was hoping maybe we got. We started off tonight with Kevin. I've got some bad news. Or we got Pat showing up there with Pat and Corey going. But that's why, folks, we are the alternative commentary for anything and everything. Because even when you can't hear Kevin Patrick, you got us.
You got us. You definitely hear us. We yelled quite a bit. Sammy beats Roman. Sammy versus Cody at WrestleMania, and Cody beats Sammy. My prediction. Do you still think Roman main events 2 nights in a row?
Not at this. Ooh. It could happen. It could happen. It could happen. But I will have a quick second to shout out, I guess, some of the new friends and everything there. Matthiam, Obi Dice, real name.
The Puppet Funhouse.
I'm thinking of his Obi Trice now with fucking M, but the Puppet Funhouse.
Real name, no gimmicks.
Yeah, right. But no, I could see you could still do Roman versus Cody, and you could do Roman versus Sammy. But again, I feel like at this point, you have to. Sorry, Cody. Yeah, I know this was supposed to be your time. Sorry about your damn luck. But this has to be Sammy, I feel.
It really does, man. It's got that possibility. I mean, KO, went through his chance. It didn't quite work out for whatever reason you want to call it. But now you legitimately have. I have Dave Bautista in an M. Night Shyamalan commercial.
I actually am. I'm halfway interested.
Yeah, no, I am too. It just caught me by It caught me by distraction.
I thought it was going to be a lot worse than it initially looks like and everything. And it looks like it's actually a better M. Night Shyamalan movie, which quick, I guess, fun fact, by the way, is we're out of picture-in-picture for a blip second of better wrestler turned actor, John Cena, Dwayne Johnson, or Dave Bautista.
It's funny. I got in an argument with someone about this because at first I was like, Batista, because it was you. Because at first I was just dismissive as shit, and I was like, he did like the Taxi movie, and he was the tree's best friend. I don't fucking know.
Tree's best friend. He's Dax the Destroyer. As right now we've got,
and
Io,
then we started.
Io going with a tope con Sky. Io could do so much better. Give me Io versus fucking Asuka / Kana in a fucking feud. Give me Dakota versus Tegan. Damage Control has been failure to launch, I feel. But sorry, I took over your answer. No,
dude, I'm all over the place. Don't worry about it. 3-way tie on all three.
Oh, you're just trying to be nice.
Right? No, I mean,
we've got Dave.
Dave
is the answer. So I guess MCW is saying in this order: Cena, Batista, Rock. No, Cena's only been in a few things.
There you go. Not from Michigan. Very close. Toronto.
No. Well, not really. I don't know if I could even say close. New Hampshire.
You were New York. Happy.
Northeast. Yeah, no.
Close.
We're all over. We're international.
Cena is the better of the three actors. Ooh, rough.
Ooh, no. You're telling me if you saw Cena in a horror movie like that? Wow. By the way, we are in a picture-in-picture, so I guess we can have this conversation.
You have picture-in-picture?
If you had Cena in a horror movie or something like that, would you believe him?
No.
Cena can play fucking G.I. Joe, like the military badass like he did with Suicide Squad and all of that. And then he can do comedic shit. He can't do all of the range like Dave does.
He was good in the movie theater scene. In
with Amy Schumer?
Yeah, that was a funny scene. That was about
it. He's fucking Joe Swanson. Just he can walk.
They should make they should cast him as Joe Swanson. That'd be beautiful.
Right. West Coast says no one or noon will have ever the same intensity as Goldberg. I feel like Goldberg's getting a little bit to that point of he's a little bit like Sid of like, I have half the brain that you do.
No, I mean Goldberg, I mean he was one of the most intense dudes ever. I shit on Goldberg all the time.
He concussed himself before he went out to have a match.
Yes, and he also was responsible for his own arm laceration because he's intense.
That's the best story from WCW.
Oh man, talk about your company going the shitter. You did what? Like that's back in the day where Eric must have been putting out fires left, right, and center, and he's like, okay, we think the show's gonna go. You guys get out. Wait, Bill did what? Why?
Wait, you think Eric was out there putting out fires? No, he was sitting there just with a book of matches while Vince was sitting there spraying around gasoline. What are you talking about? Just
never mind.
Right.
Fucking hell.
Meeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which one will blow up my fucking show?
What's up, Jake? What's up, Jake? Folks, go check out Jake and in our Discord, the link below, as well as all our socials. But what's up, Jake? How you doing, buddy? Do you hate my profile pic? That's the first that anyone's ever asked that on a live stream. We don't hate much around here.
No, not at all. Trust me, I've seen way worse.
Train wreck. Train wreck. That's right. Thank you, Lauren.
Mr. Ventura was better than the three of them. Oh God, no!
Here we go.
Favorite Ventura movie, honestly, it's because it's an Arnold movie. Is Predator.
I 100% knew where we were going with that right away. Like, here we go. You save your Dijaks for tomorrow and Saturday.
yeah, I saved myself. Gotta save it. Be on all week.
Come on, Poison Pixie.
Can you say hi yourself? Hi. I said hi. See hi.
Videos of players.
Manny, what up? They live. Oh, talking about Piper. for wrestling actors. They live. I'm here to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of bubble gum.
Yeah, listen, Piper is one of my favorites of all time. I mean, in and out of the ring, the guy was a legend, and he was just one of those guys that was naturally comfortable. He just spoke, and it worked. And yeah, no, he was in some good movies.
Right,
oldies.
And I'll turn this all the way back around to here because we mentioned Piper. We got Piper Niven back at the Royal Rumble as well and everything. So where do we see Piper Niven slotting in here? As we've got right now, Candice with a German suplex off the top rope on the Io Sky for a 2 count. And what is it with all the female wrestlers like in that legs over the ears fucking pin move?
Yeah, it's become the thing. That's how you win. You have to. You got to fold your opponent as far as possible. Rhea Ripley made it a thing, but it should have really just stayed hers. But everyone's doing it now. It looks fun, I guess. Pause.
Yeah. No one knows what it means, but it's provocative and it gets
provocative,
going.
Right?
JV, I don't know what you're talking about or why you think that you're getting ignored and everything like that, but hi.
JV had one of those days.
You do you, boo-boo. Don't be serious. This is an entertainment show. See? Yeah, we're having fun. It's all about the power of positivity. We're like the new day of wrestling.
There you go. And remember, if you feel a little ignored, you can put a little color on your message and make it stand out. Just click the little super chat button, and we won't miss that one, we promise. But as we're fielding thousands of questions, please be reasonable and understanding.
All right, Poison Rana for a 2 count. That's a move that's really kind of come back quite a bit lately. Is the Poison Rana?
Yeah, and then you know what? It's one of those moves that I still cringe when I see it. Like that, like no matter who does it, I'm like, ooh, it never looks like that's how that should have went ever. It's good if you can pull it off, but every time it's like, wow, all right.
Well, and so do you think Io is up on the top, but do you think that Becky gets involved in this? Because remember, we didn't get that cage match that we were advertised on Raw 30. Oh, knees up.
Oh. They owe us a cage match. They owe us something, Nick.
Yeah, you can't imagine something as Dakota with the distraction here.
Never have, you can't just leave it unfinished.
2 count.
Oh, we got interference.
It looks like we're setting up. So we're going to get a 6-woman tag match. You watch. We're going to get Becky.
Tonight?
Miriam. No, maybe not tonight, but we're going to get Becky, Miriam, and Candice versus Bayley and Kai and Sky.
Right.
Where was it?
First time checking you guys out. Yes, thank you. Remember, we do this all week long. Wait, you froze.
I'm good right now. Am I good?
You're back.
Yeah, I said be a friend, tell a friend.
Be a friend, tell a friend. Yeah, we do this. We'll be back tomorrow for NXT, Wednesday for Dynamite. Thursday, we're doing Impact with a special guest host. Friday, we're doing a doubleheader. Saturday, we're doing Vengeance Day, and we're not going to stop. And that's what we do right into WrestleMania and beyond, folks.
To infinity
and we got
beyond. Win. Yeah, inside. So Io Sky picks up the win on Candice LeRae after, again, the most devastating move in professional wrestling, the surprise roll-up.
The surprise roll-up. I am Roman Reigns. What's up? We appreciate it. Join the family, folks. We are the wrestling friends you cannot get in your real life.
That man, you just hesitated of, do I say the channel name or do I say a bitch name right now? That man was like swearing. A fucking ice cube right there. We are the wrestling friends for life.
Yeah. I was, I refrained from cursing for once.
That's pretty good on me. Enough.
Do you think Beck? Oh, we got that one. What else we got? Where's Bobby says? So just some what's up from the fam. And folks, if you're new here, throw up a flame, throw up a thumb, throw up a hi. Don't be shy. We are a channel for fans by fans. Where can I watch Raw? Now on a link. Well, you're going to have to check that out. Maybe talk to your buddy Google. But unfortunately,
if you type in watch wrestling something, that might work. You might find,
acknowledge me. Everybody wants to be acknowledged nowadays. Kevin Nash is John Wick. Pardon?
Why?
How did we get there?
I know what's kind of my halfway gimmick, but for real, why?
What? Yeah, show your work.
Right, explain yourself, sir.
Damien's got some
I
flame.
thought John Wick had to at least have two good quads. That was a lot to say there, but
Right.
that was a
She
lot
sells.
for a
She
not so
sells.
funny joke.
Oh,
Rhea Ripley has really good self-confidence. To date a guy that what?
to date a guy that she outweighs.
I
She
don't think she
dated him.
outweighs Buddy Murphy. I'm not trying to get into that, but I mean, you do your boo boo,
It'd be
but
close.
she can
Why?
at
That don't
least
matter.
she can scoop slam him.
That don't matter, Terrence. Don't be silly.
Yes, I want snoo body slam.
That's it, man. So what? If it
Right.
fits, if you click,
Damien.
click.
Bang, bang. We'll just rapid fire through some of these.
Right. Kevin Nash is in John Wick. Yeah, there you go.
Fair enough. I was like, all right, we got there in the end there.
He's like, you think these two putzes could put that together without me repeating myself?
No, vitamins. Trust me, I got plenty of files up there. Some of them might be stuck together with some resin and everything like that, but it's the vitamins, folks.
He says it's resin, but anyway. Kevin Nash was in Punisher. Yes, he was.
And he was also in Magic Mike, if we want to start listing off.
Yeah, we want to go through Kevin Nash movies.
Well, we were talking about wrestling actors before, shit.
That's very true. I mean, and there's been quite a few of them, and every once in a while, one of them like surprises
Stone Cold
you.
in The Condemned, The Miz in the Marine movies, Ted DiBiase Jr. in the Marine movies.
It's like the Miz
in the Marine movies.
Helper.
Triple H in the Chaperone
and Blade.
Yeah, DDP. What? DDP in Ready to Rumble. Christ, we're just naming off wrestling movies at this point.
Macho Man and Spider-Man.
I got you for 3 minutes. Oh yeah, Bonesaw is ready.
Bonesaw, what a name! Bonesaw.
I just watched Suburban Commando from the 80s. Yes, Hulk Hogan, and it did have Mark Calloway.
Yeah. Now, folks, we will remind everyone out there, we just hit another commercial break, so we're still rolling through. We're taking a little bit of the wrestling's taking a little bit of a pause. We're still rolling through. Hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone's happy, healthy, and safe. And don't forget, tune in all week long. We will not stop, folks. We got coverage for all your wrestling. So, and more coming your way.
Oh, absolutely. It's still amazing to think that this is still just the first month of 2023. We've had Game of McMahon's in Titan Towers. We've got the Bloodline Sopranos going on.
Yeah.
We've got Uncle Howdy, Uncle Creepy. It's just all of this stuff.
We haven't even talked about that yet.
The Day Glow, the Feel the Glow match that never happened. Speaking of Blade, that was what that fucking match reminded me of. It just do.
That's the best shit. You put that music on that post, I died because it was 100%. That's what it
fits it too perfectly. But we are back from commercial, and I don't like that we're seeing Lily dolls in the crowd.
What's with the banana heads?
Peanut butter jelly time.
Well, folks, we are heading into the second hour. Remember, if you're out there talking wrestling with anyone, let them know. Be a friend, tell a friend, whether it's your cousins, your aunties, your friends of friends. I don't care. Tell everybody we're here, and we're doing it every single night, folks. Oh, we're getting a replay of the Royal Rumble now, the women's, Nick.
Yeah, the better one.
The better one. It was definitely the better one.
It had better pacing to it, and it's weird to get into that kind of looking at it, but when you watch as much wrestling as we do, but it had better pacing. It didn't seem as much of just playing out of like boom, boom, boom. Here we go. Granted, which better 30 entrant, Cody Rhodes or Nia Jax?
I think Cody would be a better one, better pop. He won it. Nia was kind of nobody really. I don't think a lot of people. Chat, we got a lot of people in the chat right now. Let me know. Thumbs up or thumbs down about Nia returning. I want to know how everybody feels. Because I thought it was underwhelming. Like, oh, fuck, that really?
To me, it's more of, and I know Amit's asking, what was your favorite turn in 2022? Christ, that'd be hard. Go through and go watch our awards video and everything like that. I feel like we probably addressed that and everything when we're talking 2022. But to me, it's when you get that whole like John Cena, everybody stops and looks at the ramp spot for. If you didn't announce Cody, you could have had that with him. You didn't need that for my whole. But I do, on just a side note, I like how much that they're getting Kana, Asuka over. They're really pushing that of now she's back to just being an absolute badass versus she just kind of falls by the wayside on everything.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible. I mean, we don't even know if she's fully back, but I mean, Rhea Ripley versus Nia Jax. Nia comes out and that's her kind of keeps Rhea busy for a little while. Maybe.
Your question's just all divisive here. If we've got thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs up. I'm happy she's back. Thumbs down. Wrong side of town with RVD, Viscera, Batista, and Ja Rule. Oh, good God. That sounds like what I need to find that movie because what in the fuck was that cast? They put Nia over huge by making 10 women throw her out. Yes, that's what we thought we were gonna get with like Omos.
And quickly, was it C Money that shouted out No Holds Barred? Yeah, good call on that. I watched that so many times.
Fair enough.
Really
fair enough. As we're getting mommy Rhea Ripley coming out here right now, and that sounds so weird to say that out loud, but as a grown adult male, but fair enough. She's the best female superstar that they have right now, bar none. You muted yourself. You can have your Charlottes, you can have your Beckys, you can have your Baileys. Rhea right now is the top act.
Rhea is outstanding. She's come into her own, and believe it or not, it was an angle with Dominic Mysterio that put her over the top. Some people are, she was over before that. Nah. This really kind of settled her right into a nice groove of who she is. It allowed her to find that real comfortable confidence. And now she's got it down to a science, and she's outstanding.
Well,
and
it let her show herself as being a powerhouse and everything.
Mm-hmm. Now, if you ignore the fact that the company's, for sale potentially, or, by all
allegedly, accusations.
Allegedly.
To quote Rick Ross, accusations.
Mm-hmm. But if you ignore that, I mean, if you look long term, you have Theory, you have Rhea Ripley, you actually have Dom, you have Ricochet. You are starting to see a nice influx of some of the younger talent. We might not, the average fan might not have all that, the same type of love and affection for some of the players that we're seeing now. But at some point, that's what you're hoping they build to. And there is a lot of potential to do that here.
Well, Rhea Ripley to me with this, and it's going to be interesting, but I do want to touch on Vance here of, Nia was the surprise no one wanted. Absolutely. You won big motherfucker.
Right.
Both of us, actually. But I feel like with Rhea, she's got that, it's almost that Roman Reigns effect a little bit of, everybody expected her, like, we wanted this push that she's getting now when she just came up out of NXT and when she was going against Charlotte, and maybe it should have happened and everything. But now that we've had to bounce back from that, she's gotten over 10 times more than I feel like she would have been in that moment. Like, she's gone from was going to be here to now she's here.
Yeah, and it happened very quick, realistically. Like, it was a quick snap and turnaround, in my humble opinion.
Oh, absolutely. But right now we've got Rhea cutting a promo in the Undertaker blue purple light.
Now they're wooing. I feel like we're going to get somebody here at some point.
Well, does she give her announcement now, or do we drag it out a little bit and everything? Because we do have her versus Bianca wouldn't be bad. It's just her versus Charlotte is, I feel, better.
Yeah, I agree. I think either one offers positives, but I think the better matchup overall ends up being Charlotte. And you want to take out the Queen, right? Mommy versus the Queen?
Checkmate. Oh, God. That sounds like somebody's terrible browser history.
Right?
Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton. I wish that Randy could come back.
Right. Good.
Boom. Well, she's very much right now calling out Charlotte. So it looks like we're setting up for that. But it's interesting too, still to say that when she brings up of just how this was 3 years ago and everything, like she's still gone so far so fast from being in the Mae Young Classic to NXT Women's Champion, being a dominant force there. Of then she's competing on the main roster for women's titles and everything. It's very much similar of with girls like Roxanne Perez and everything. Started 2022 Ring of Honor champion and ended 2023 NXT champion. So, like KJ was saying there, of you are seeing this gradual wave of new talent kind of rise to the top here when it comes to WWE. Charlotte will give Rhea the figure 8 leg lock. Yeah, well, she did that the last time. And that's what ended the match. But I still, right now, I feel like they even had Rhea sit there and try and get up Nia for a riptide and all of that. I still feel like they're setting her up to be the star of it. It was an easily predictable conclusion that she was going to win the Rumble. I do feel like it's going to be almost a foregone conclusion of whoever they put her against that she's going to leave with the belt. Sorry, where you? Oh, you're asking Lauren. Okay, fair enough. I thought you were asking me. I was like, I didn't said that. She chose Charlotte. Oh, she did. She took Charlotte. Okay, so she did announce it. So see, this was what happens. Like we've talked about it when you're live and you talk a lot. So there we go. So we're getting Rhea versus Charlotte, which I'm glad for because that's the better of the two. I feel that's the best option they could have gone with. But so then now who goes against Bianca? We've already had Alexa. We've already ran through that. I don't want to see that ran back. And Bianca's getting a little long in the tooth. Do we get somebody else coming back? Do we get one of the new returns? Do we get like Nia Jax versus Bianca Belair? Please no. But we've got Seth Rollins right now cutting a promo backstage. But I will ask this while we are just past the first hour on the Raw After Rumble. What are you guys thinking of Raw so far? Thumbs up, thumbs down. What's your rating so far, I guess, on the first hour of how are we looking at WWE of now? We're, like I said, we're on the road to WrestleMania. We're on our way to Hollywood. We're going to see how this is going to play out. We've got plenty of options. We've got plenty of plates spinning here. What do you guys think? What are you guys feeling? West Coast, fair enough. What animal is Seth wearing? That's instead of what bar, what animal is Seth wearing? Probably, Christ, I don't know. He just looks like he skinned somebody's terrible couch or something like that with the leather and the fucking black fur. As he just walks off. Dusty Rhodes was on Burke's Law, fair enough. So sideways thumb from Larry for Raw. Video Players gives it a thumbs up. Damien gives it that fire. Apparently, you're asking who wants to fight. Nobody wants to fight because we're about positivity here. So if you want to, if you're trying to do something like that, then you can sit your ass on the bench. But right now, we're in commercial break right now, folks. So for those who weren't here for our Rumble live stream and everything like that, what was your rating for the Rumble? How did you feel? Did it, were you a fan of the Rumble overall as a pay-per-view? Did it not work out for you? As noticed when they're pitching for this is a WrestleMania commercial, instantly the first images are Hollywood, The Rock, all that. How you doing, sir?
I'm good, and good to be back, folks, and thank you for tuning in. Yes, I mean, right into the Hollywood, and again, that's got to play a factor. Now, we're talking about John Cena. We've seen Austin Theory trolling him, but we don't know what Theory's up to. Obviously, his title's going to be on the line at Elimination Chamber. How does that play out? Cena shows up in the chamber, wins the U.S. title, and Theory's got to win it back in Mania.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Interessante.
Could happen.
Could happen. Scott says a 9 for Royal Rumble. Larry with an 8.
For Rumble?
Or with a 7. So see, we're already sliding down the scale here, I feel.
Listen, it wasn't my favorite Rumble, and I feel like it just. I think my biggest pet peeve was the men's Rumble. I thought the men's Rumble under delivered. I thought it was too much of a layup for Cody. Beyond that, I thought the Bray Wyatt match was disappointing. I still don't understand why Shane Howdy jumped off the top and then dropped that elbow and missed.
I came in like a wrecking
right?
And missed that goddamn thing by a country mile, by the way. That man overshot that shit quite a bit.
Mm-hmm. The Alexa match was quite underwhelming as well. So that was my problem with the Rumble. Like, I know people are giving it high marks. I mean, the women's Rumble was really, really good. The ending was really, really good. I don't know if the men's Rumble lived up to what it was supposed to be.
No. Well, that's the thing is I feel like it was built up so much with anticipation. We thought about returns about like Jay White, Matt Cardona, Nick Aldis, etc. And the big exciting returns we got were Chelsea Green in the women's, who set the fastest elimination record in the women's.
Mm-hmm.
She pulled the Santina Morella, the Taz spot of, literally got eliminated before music stopped.
Right.
Then we got Booker T in the men's. We got, we got Nia Jax in the women's. Did we get anyone else? We had Edge in the men's.
Yeah.
And we got what we already knew was going to happen with Cody. Like, there was so many open spots that we initially thought we had, and then like on the pre-show and everything, they sat there and announced, "Oh, we've added 6 more people to it and everything." It's like, no, you didn't have to tell us you did that. You could have done that and just not told us. We would have still anticipated it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think they should have left like, a lot of people praise them for having 12 spots announced or 15 spots announced or whatever it was on both sides. But I thought it was a really good chance to have it, a mystery, even if it was, Montez Ford or somebody we knew that was probably going to be in it, fine. But I like when you're not quite certain who's coming where. And the fact that we knew Cody was coming back, I thought that automatically meant he wasn't going to be 30. But they saved him right till the end. And I was shocked. I thought they were going to give him a big moment. I thought, this story about perseverance and overcoming injury and trying to be the hero, I thought that would play out a little more at the Rumble. It was almost like everybody knows you're going to get it, so here you go. Let's go home.
Oh, absolutely. Video says, "Can you say hi to my brother Mustafa?" Hi, Mustafa. Is it Mustafa Ali? Hi.
Hey.
Ooh.
Nope, go ahead.
That's actually what's going on. Half the rumored returns didn't even show. Yeah, that's the whole thing. Is it was the most anticipated Royal Rumble and it under-delivered. Like we talked about it, or at least I feel this way. I don't know about you, but to me, out of the big 4 that they've had so far, it was the weakest out of the 3.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely had its soft spots. And like I said, I think if the men's Rumble was not, some people loved it, but it wasn't up to what I was hoping for. Logan Paul coming out as a surprise wasn't.
I forgot about him.
We knew Brock was going to be there. We knew Edge was going to be there. So I just thought
the biggest pop was Pat McAfee.
True story. The biggest pop was Pat McAfee. But I feel like if that was okay, not great, but Bray and LA Knight tear the house down. Great. We're back to even. But I thought, and correct me if I'm wrong, if anyone out there disagrees with me, but that fucking match with Bray Wyatt was an absolute dumpster fire. It was not what we hoped. And considering we haven't seen Bray do much as far as wrestling goes, it was lackluster, guys. It was disappointing. And I'm a huge Bray fan. Huge Bray fan. It just did not deliver. It did not give me what I wanted as a Bray fan. But right now we're getting a replay of the Bloodline.
Well, we got that later tonight. If we got the Bloodline implodes, which still I even said that when we were live on there. The ending of that whole scene looked pretty much like a deleted scene from The Hangover there of Chaos just handcuffed to the rope. Is there with no shirt on. There's flowers everywhere. But we've got Baron Corbin, and it's John O'Clock. We've got JBL coming out right now.
John O'Clock. All right, so Baron Corbin We'll see how this goes. Another qualifying match, Nick.
Right, and Jay, she's going after Charlotte. But so this is Corbin versus Gargano. So, folks, let
I'm
us know in
taking
the chat who
Corbin.
you have.
I'm taking Corbin, buddy.
What?
I'm taking Corbin.
I know we talk about vitamins, but how much have you had? You're taking Corbin,
good, bro.
I'm taking Gargano here. Clearly, I feel Johnny Gargano needs something. Everybody wanted him to come back and do something. A lot of people were hoping he was going to come back to AEW. He went back to WWE, and he's managed to account to do fuck and all since he's gone back to WWE.
Both of them
outside of just
successfully
trying to be Dexter's advocate. So I feel like he needs to remind people of, I'm Johnny Wrestling. This is what the fuck I do. This is why you like me in Black and Gold NXT. And I think in Elimination Chamber with potentially guys, well, at least we know of, with guys like Austin Theory, with Seth Rollins, potentially Bobby Lashley, etc., that's where he's going to show.
Yeah, I mean, and you're right. And I mean, I think out of the 4 matches we have tonight for the qualifiers, to me, this is the toughest one to bet because I think Corbin's in a similar position. They brought him back with JBL, and it's amounted to the same 2 qualities that you gave us for
Fuck
Gargano.
and all.
Yeah, those 2. So,
right.
Again, both guys are kind of in the same boat. But to your point, Gargano loses to Corbin. Well, shit. Corbin losing to Gargano. I mean, Corbin's going to show up next week and still be a pain in the ass no matter what happens to him. He's already proven that at this point.
Yeah, well, we had that. He was stuck in the terrible poker game segment at Raw 30 to where they ended up winning it big and then left with $1 because, holla, holla, holla.
Right.
But we've got Gargano coming out right now. So we've got Loomis and we've got JBL at ringside, but we've got Gargano versus Corbin. You heard our predictions, folks. Give us yours. What?
Yeah, get your predictions in the chat. If you're feeling lazy, you can give us a G for Gargano or a B for Baron. Get them in, get them in, get them in. Don't be shy. We want to know who you think's going to win tonight. Question: should there be heat between Bray Wyatt and Corbin because Bray Wyatt's daddy took all their money? We got a G.
At this point, it would make about as much fucking sense as the rest of this has. So fuck it.
Right?
Just start throwing stuff against the wall and see what happens.
Okay.
I like seeing all of the Abe Simpson with Bray Wyatt's face slapped on top of it memes of, they just pay me to talk to rabbits and pigs.
Absolutely, Nick. And so, folks, we got Corbin, we got Gargano going toe-to-toe. Corbin's in control to start this match. I hope it doesn't end in a roll-up.
We've already had a few so far, but so we've got a Johnny, a B for Baron, Johnny Someface.
Same face. I like that.
Oh, a same face. I thought he said some face. Fair enough.
Right, but yeah, Johnny same face. He doesn't emote a lot. Speaking of not emoting, why can't Dexter Loomis just be like a really creepy serial killer-ish dude that chases around baby faces and freaks everybody out?
Because they have laws against that.
That's a terrible answer.
I don't.
But I mean, is Dexter not being ruined, wasted, underused?
But what is Dexy? Is he a main event guy? Is he
no
on top of the card shit?
No, mid card.
Right. So it's
like he should be trying to beat up Gargano.
It's not like he's missing out all the way being up here.
But I think he's good. I think Sam Shaw is really good.
Oh. Corbin just with a right hand to Gargano right out of midair. Just goddamn, that was stiff.
Johnny needs like Ciampa to come back. He needs Andrade to come back because man, he had some bangers with those gentlemen.
He needs Ciampa to come back from fucking injury. As we're in commercial right now, folks. So,
dear WWE, upon Ciampa's return, you should hit him with like the Men in Black memory taser thing to fucking at least eradicate the fact that he was ever hanging out with The Miz. I'd appreciate if you did that to me too, But do not let Ciampa go hang out with the Miz anymore. Please do not do
Yeah,
it.
no, it's one of those if we just don't talk about it, so it didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
Everything.
Yo, did your feed go quiet?
No, I
lost audio on my feed.
I am in commercial right now and have a advertisement for NXT. But I feel like Raw's here after pretty much like what you were talking about there. Of that be like the modern day boogeyman, but better.
Yeah, right.
I'm the Dexy Man, and I'm coming to get you.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. I just feel like he could do more, and I mean, he'd be a good mid card guy. Like, I don't see the problem.
No, he falls into, and it's what happens with the spooky bollocks and everything like that. It's the same thing with like Bray and all of that.
Did you say?
Yes, I did say bollocks.
Okay.
But it's one of those that sometimes less is more. If I don't see you on my TV as much, then it's more of a shock when you show the fuck up. Versus I see you every week and you come out here and I'm Uncle Howdy, man, and I'm Sister Abigail, and I go where the circle takes me.
Yeah, clearly.
Means fucking all.
You got to get there. I lost audio. See, it's a Canadian thing. Blame Canada.
Exactly. Blame Canada. With
I got it back.
It's full of lies. Blame Canada.
Yeah. So I'm in a commercial. I don't know what you were doing.
I'm in commercial.
Okay. I thought
you meant it on stream. I was like, oh, well, I was just.
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing here, man.
I don't know what you're doing over there, but fuck off.
I'm not even supposed to work today.
I wasn't even supposed to be here today.
I'm not in commercial, Nick. I have picture-in-picture.
Well, lucky you.
Where are these folks getting picture-in-picture?
Yeah, what type of hacker shit are you on?
Have you met Roman Reigns? I have not.
No.
I met others, but Roman's not one of them. Mike, have Brock give Corbin an F5, but an F2 for, there you go, the downgrade.
So he just goes, huh, instead of, huh? He just halfway does the move. Why?
Right, just uses his palm, just flips him up like a pizza.
Oh, like Luigi the Pizza Man? Is that where we're going here all the way around?
It's Kyle's mom's fault because Kyle's mom is, never mind.
No.
I have Pause.
Oh.
Nope.
B for Baron Corbin as we're back now from commercial.
See, I'm not alone on my Baron prediction.
Doesn't mean you're right.
It's true. But at least I'm not alone. 37.
Huh?
Oh, 37 in a row? Yes. My guy.
I'm lost. Anyways.
Me and Scott are on anyone else got that, you get bonus points. And you'll get it.
Have that. That ain't even what I'm mad at.
I know you'll get it too.
No.
In a row.
I still think Gargano has to win this. He has to be involved in the Elimination Chamber. He's gonna pull some crazy fucking ass spot.
Right. I do not want Brock in the chamber. He ruined the last one. Yep, amen.
Yeah. Well, no. Could you imagine Brock and Bobby in the same pod? Does Bobby get hurt by the plastic more, or does Brock have to sit there and punch a hole through it and walk out that way again? That was the best chamber spot.
No.
You don't think Brock having to fucking punch his way out of the pod was great?
Yeah, no, it was good. I mean, again, he's fucking Wreck-It Ralph. What do you do?
No, he's the alpha male of our species. Like I've said this before, if the aliens come down and say, send out your toughest fighter, we're sending out Brock Lesnar. We're all looking at him and saying, well,
go get him.
You heard the man.
Larry, no, you don't. You like seeing me here every night. B. Roman and Sammy, night 1 versus Roman night 2. I don't like it.
Ooh.
I don't like it.
Flip it and I'll have it. Flip it and I'll have it.
Real good.
Right. I was trying to make my way through the Missy Elliott flip it and reverse it shit, and my brain was like, vitamins, homie. No.
Right. KJ, I had that song as I bet you did, Larry. I have no doubt, buddy. That's funny as hell. I grew up with a really close friend named Kyle, so it's kind of funny.
Deep 6 from Corbin for a 1-2-2 count.
Wow, Corbin did the mid rope, like he didn't go off the top rope when he hit the ropes. He went middle for a big guy. That's
Corbin's athletic, though. I still remember when you see the videos of him back before they really had like the tough enough days and all that. If you see him, getting trained by Regal and everything.
Man, when they first had him, he was solid. I mean, the entrance was good, the attitude was right, his finisher was deadly, and then he just went through a shit ton of bad situations.
No, Corbin is in the same slot as guys like Bobby Roode. Unfortunately, right now, of the same slot of guys like Dolph Ziggler. Of you're a good hand, but we ain't got shit for you. Of you're a guy that we can. That they're going to have a good match, but that they're not really a valid competitor for like a world title or anything.
Yeah, but didn't you feel like that was maybe going to change with the addition of JBL? Like it would have brought more legit, but it hasn't really.
I see your JBL and raise you Dexter Lumis with a hatchet. That just spooked the good googly moogly out of fucking JBL just because he planted it in the announce table.
The man almost dug the hatchet into his own hip. See, this is what he should be doing on a regular, but like doing it consistently to people. And not with Johnny Gargano.
Hey, guess who won? And guess who won, by the way, you didn't want to have happen?
A roll-up. Fuck.
A surprise roll-up, a small package roll-up, as Dexter's got the hatchet into JBL's hat. So a surprise roll-up for a 1-2-3 for Gargano.
People of the world who are tuning in right now.
Boo earns.
You can complain about super kicks. You can complain about Canadian destroyers. You can complain about unnecessary bleeding spots or table spots. You can complain about all the above. But there is nothing worse, lazier, or fucking more brutal than the plethora of fucking roll-ups we have to subject ourselves to as wrestling fans nowadays.
Like I said, most devastating move in professional wrestling.
It's the biggest fucking cop-out. Do the exact same thing you did, but when he comes back from distraction, Johnny hits his finisher and pins him. Perfect. Still, you get the out. I was distracted. But it's got to be a fucking roll-up.
But then it's so funny to me because they almost act like the finishers are protected, as in like, oh, well, he can't take his finisher because then it'll put him down a bit more than if he just got a roll-up. But when you all do a roll-up and no one hits their finishers, so the roll-up's more powerful than your finisher. It's just, there's so many. At times, it gets worrisome as who booked this? Vince? Hunter?
Right.
Vince said he's not on creative, and Hunter said that and everything, but he's still in the building.
Right now, Nick, they're giving us a commercial for SmackDown. So I guess that's where the big continuation is. And they're advertising Charlotte Flair, who was, in case you missed it, Charlotte Flair was challenged by Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania. How do you feel?
I like I said earlier, I think it's the right decision. I think it's the smartest move. It's the best booking decision out of all of it. If you still got that whole tie-in from when Charlotte won and then challenged Rhea for the NXT title.
Right? Yeah, I mean, it's going to be good, Nick. It's going to be good. But now what happens with Belair?
That's my question of I don't know where we go there.
Yeah, like what happens with Belair? Anybody out there in Chatland got an idea? Who do you think should step up to Belair? Is Alexa out of the picture? Becky's turn again? Who's up to deck?
I like this one. And so I want to know how you felt about seeing her come back and everything of Kana, Asuka and everything.
I like it because, again, we talk a lot about seeing the same people day in and day out or week in and week out, right? Like Sheamus. We had to find something for Sheamus to get him back over because it was just plug and play, right?
Banger Bros.
Sorry, go ahead.
I just said Banger Bros.
Banger Bros. So Asuka coming back with a little bit of a twist. If she's got more of a heel vibe and she's using, the mist consistently, why not have her go after Belair? I mean, Belair's due to give up that belt, in my humble opinion.
Absolutely. Well, that's the thing is Belair's whole title reign at this point, I feel it's gotten long in the tooth. It's gone on for quite a while. And it's so weird to me because Asuka's just we've always known she was a badass. It's just they managed to just book her poorly. And so now they have to make her come back with her old gimmick for her to get actually treated like the badass we all knew she was. So I'm a fan of it. It's just one of those of we already had this. Why didn't you do with it the first time?
Right? Yeah, like you could have been there and
You could have had this.
yeah, you could have, but I mean, try and look forward and just take it for as it comes, right? And a lot of people are happy about Connor returning. Bangers and smash. Pause.
That might be what they have to change.
They got to go that way, right?
Figured out some shit after Vince did a good old Google search.
Right. It's still funny to me, Nick, like that nobody, like instantly it was, the Banger Bros, right? And they're like, yeah, that's good. No, oops.
That no one with all of their NDAs and hush money payouts and everything put 2 and 2 together.
Right. How do you feel about this one from Keyshawn?
I almost want to ask you a bit more because you're more harsh to Lacey Evans than me, but that's mostly just because of Sergeant Slaughter. So we have Rhea go to SmackDown and we have Lacey go to Raw. I don't want to see Lacey involved in shit outside of squash matches and maybe some lower mid-cardy angles for quite a bit of show me that you can actually go with this for a while before I invest my time of thinking it's going to go somewhere.
Right. I mean, I want more time. I want to see if she can do it. I see so much hate for her for multiple reasons online. But I mean, let's be real. She's got a good look. She's athletic. And as a heel with a microphone, she is good. She is solid. She took that Southern Belle gimmick and found a way to get heat. And she had catchphrases. She had shit people remembered, you nasty. And you literally, so I want to give her a chance. Now, if she does come out to the ring with Sergeant Slaughter, I give up. I throw my hands up and say, well, bye-bye. No longer a pro wrestler because this isn't going to work out well.
I don't think that's that bad, but we do have
Why do you hate Slaughter?
Using the camel clutch and everything, it's very clearly obvious she's drawing inspiration from that. Mm-hmm. But we've got the VIP lounge with MVP right now. And on a quick note, am I the only one that agrees that Hardy performance at Royal Rumble was awful? Awful. Oh, Jeff Hardy during his TNA run right now is looking back and saying, at least while I wasn't the worst Hardy performance on wrestling TV.
Yeah, a lot of people weren't very thrilled with it. I know some Hardy fans probably,
Funky Kid Rock.
Right? So, yeah, no kidding. It looks like his little child, right?
Kid Rock grown all the way up and just in all the wrong places.
Right. Hey, kid, we found one of yours. Come claim him, please.
Right.
But, yeah, no. And I 100% did not appreciate it in the middle of my pay-per-view.
Right
like
before
we're trying to keep this show moving and keep it entertaining and keep it exciting. No, I thought it was bad.
Absolutely. Right now, we've got Austin Theory coming out to the VIP lounge as we're getting a replay of how Austin retained his U.S. title of Brock showing up and F5ing him onto Bobby for the pin. This man won by getting his ass whooped into a pinning position. Bless you.
Bless you.
Yeah, I knew what you were doing.
It happens, folks. We're live way too much.
See,
Shane,
this is your theory.
That was a Shane elbow if I've ever seen a Shane elbow.
Why? Because it missed, or because it was awful? Or
Touche.
What part of the criteria that it failed to meet said that it was Shane?
It just looked like Shane. It was intense. Now, here's the question. Do you get like a stunt double in a costume to do it, or do you get the actual wrestler to do it?
That's implying there's an actual wrestler behind it.
Well, somebody jumped off the stage.
Yes, a human being did.
Yes, that's what my question was.
Yeah, it's probably a stunt double, just like how most of this shit probably been.
None of these people have been in the arena, KJ.
None of these people exist. I don't know what
you think it was weird?
Fucking watching. I just watched pyros go up.
Right? Did you think it was weird that all the puppets showed up?
I think the whole fucking start to finish was weird. I was doing the Titus O'Neil of what the fuck was that?
Right. Justin, I still believe. I don't know if Nick does, but I still believe.
I believe. I don't believe any of this other bullshit. So.
Do you think it's interesting that MVP has Austin Theory on his show right now?
Yes and no, because I feel like, though, this is setting him up I do feel like we thought about it might have happened at the Rumble match. I do feel like it's going to happen at some point. At one time or another, we're going to get a reformation in some form of the Hurt Business.
We're hoping for it. It seems like, again, you can't just feed the birdies. You got to make them wait. You got to, just because all the fans are harping for it, don't mean you get it. We talked about that a couple times with TK, where I feel like TK gave into fan pressure. And I think sometimes I think the WWE goes the opposite way. I told you, they were looking at tweets and, hey guys, who's the most likely? Like, who's everyone saying? Oh, Seth and Cody, 1-2. All right, we'll completely fuck that up because we're not giving them it. That's the other extreme.
We won't give them what you don't know what you like.
Yeah.
But Louise, hi. Lauren, hi. Larry, everybody that's still kicking around, everybody that's here, as we're on the back end of the second hour of Raw right now, as we've got Austin Theory, though, still. He's managed to salvage himself and come out better. He's managed to eat a pile of shit of being paired with Vince McMahon and a fucking egg and come out smelling like fucking daisies, I feel.
Mission accomplished. We said they were beating the Vince off this man. The Vincectomy, as you coined it.
The Vincectomy has been fully completed here.
Yeah, and it was a success. Like, they broke him down to the point where everyone's like, even though we know what wrestling is, that is the dumbest human being on the... That's funny shit. Did you put him up to that?
No, I don't know. I just clicked on the shit.
That's funny as hell. Ramos, I've heard that once or twice.
That's been mentioned on here once or twice a show, maybe. But yes. Don't adjust your screens. That's not KO that I'm chatting here with. KO isn't just doing YouTube in his spare time.
Well, apparently I have the night off.
Right. We don't know. Still got time.
Right. I don't even know what the hell I was saying, but I don't think it matters at this point.
Oh, I just heard Austin Theory dropping the ruthless aggression. See, right? I still think we're getting Austin Theory versus John Cena. Right, but this I think that's where we're getting, because we see the times with 2K23 and we want to sell some fucking video games, pal. And if you're not going to get Logan Paul in Hollywood because maybe he's doing the UFC, you're not going to get Dwayne. So, I mean, you get John Cena versus John Cena Light and Austin Theory, and that's a passing of the torch more than Undertaker whispering at Bray the Wi-Fi password in the locker room. MVP saying, I'm just giving you a warning. Austin Theory looking like fucking short-haired Bradley Cooper right now with these fucking sunglasses and shit.
Right?
From the fucking
That's what I was saying. But yeah, no, I think you were right, Nick. Like, they rebuilt Austin Theory after that. After losing the Money in the Bank, he gave the perfect promo. They let him grow some facial hair so he looks a little older. And again, he looks sharp. He looks like a champion. And, I mean, we'll see where this goes. But I give the kid credit. Come a long way.
Right. I like that we've got a child please right now in the chat. I guess shout out the Cincinnati Bengals for taking that L after they gave Buffalo an L, but child please. Shout out Ocho Cinco. But I still like how much MVP he's Monday Night Raw's Paul Heyman.
Kind of, but not utilized in the same fashion.
But could be. What should
Yeah,
be.
like if you would have kept him with Bobby and they aligned and consistently he was coming out and being the mouthpiece for Bobby. Yeah, perfect. I agree. And he's good.
Right.
This is a great like back and forth, man.
But like that goes back to it of Austin Theory, and that's why Vince saw what he saw in him and everything. Hey,
News.
Bobby Lashley coming
It's
out
in the
right
house.
now. But the Almighty is coming out right now. Do we get the Hurt Business here now? But Austin Theory is a blue chip prospect when it comes to
absolutely. Mm-hmm. I think he's one of the guys you continue to build this company around where, and I listen, if you guys, everybody said it about John Cena. John Cena comes on the scene, and for all the fans that had been watching wrestling prior to John Cena's arrival.
Hey.
Oh.
MVP was trying to hold back Bobby, and now Bobby's just smashing through Austin Theory. But like you were saying with young talent of guys like an Austin Theory, like a Rhea Ripley, like a like a Braun Breaker, like a Carmelo Hayes, you 100% can start to build the next foundation of the company before the original foundation starts to wear through.
Right. Dude, that moment was funny, right?
MVP accidentally eats a spear because Austin Theory ducks out of the way.
Oh, see? What if this is my theory that MVP is going to go after Lashley with his own Hurt Business?
But so then who's the leader? MVP?
Technically.
Boo earns, sir. Boo earns. You have the leader of a faction, somebody that can't get in the ring.
Fair enough. Well, I mean,
that's like saying the bloodline's run by Paul Heyman.
Maybe. I mean, he is the
behind the scenes, but not.
Yeah. Now that moment, like MVP stops Lashley, like don't do it, and he's like, "Listen to your daddy," and MVP gives him the old whoop, like the bulldog. Look,
you can have that. That ain't what I'm mad at.
You shouldn't have done that.
Right, but so we've got a promo segment right now backstage with the Monday Night Ballers, I guess. Shout out any.
This is how we all hang around our jobs. Like, go sit.
We all just sit here and look tough.
Damian Priest looking like fucking
Los Lobos
back there. Oh shit. I'm the only one sick of seeing Bobby in Theory. It's been done a lot. But we got Bobby Brock in there somewhere.
I feel like wrestling fans, though, at this point are getting too quick to pull the trigger on something. Well, we've seen it a lot of. All right, well, we've seen more than 2 matches, so I'm done with it. Of like, no, you miss me when you have the Lucha Brothers versus the Elite for fucking 7 matches unnecessarily, and then come talk to me about I've seen this too much.
Right.
Ooh, that's not a bad shout, Smile.
I don't know how that works.
I
like Kenny. I don't know if
back to the TNA days. Or what if you get Moose? What if Moose comes back or shows up? Debuts. Sorry,
dude, I'm down with that. Let's do that. I'd rather Moose than
Bobby
Kenny.
Lashley versus Brock Lesnar triple threat at WrestleMania. Shut up and take my money.
Right. Cody don't owe Finn shit. Lauren having none of it.
Fair enough.
There you go. They're in agreement. Trash bag Judgment Day. It's just so like weird, right? Like it was like all the AEW guys hanging out in the stairs. Like, what are you guys doing? You guys are adults. Like,
don't you guys have a locker room?
Like, go find a chair.
Where's catering? Like I said, like, don't you have a locker room? Like, don't you want to fucking, don't you have to all stand by the monitor and look at the show sideways? Like, you can all just see it from your peripheral vision. You don't watch it face on.
There you go. Theory's hanging. He definitely did. That was good. That was good. Oh, sorry. Go.
Scott saying, I will meet Moose on the cruise.
Moose on the cruise. Loose.
Moose is on the loose. I want to see Moose versus Braun Strowman or Moose versus Roman Reigns. Both not bad matches, but again, that's when we get into the big beefy boys slapping meat conversation.
Yeah. No, that's definitely whew. Yeah, I mean Moose is excellent. He's agile, he's big, he's spent a lot of time recently hanging out in hardcore matches. The guy's done a little bit of everything and he's talented as shit. Yeah, he's a good promo. 2 years ago when he stole the belt from Josh Alexander, it's one of the best wrestling moments of the year that year.
He speared that man in front of his own child and wife.
Oh, yeah.
And then now, unfortunately, his wife's been more involved in matches than I would like, but still.
But yeah, to your point, I mean, he tore that man in half, and what a quick swerve that was. Right. So yeah, I mean, you gotta love Moose.
Moose versus Gunther's not a bad shout. Now, see, it seems like the whole Brock versus Gunther storylines just never actually come to fruition that I never thought was going to, thankfully.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do we still get the Edge versus Demon Finn Balor in a Hell in a Cell match at some point?
I don't know.
Supposed to happen at Royal Rumble.
Could you have a Hell in a Cell on the same night as Elimination Chamber, or is it Mania? Finn Balor versus Edge at Mania. Demon versus Edge.
So you're telling me a potential night of Mania card could end with, in this order, Edge versus Finn Balor in a Hell in a Cell match, followed by KO and Sami Zayn versus Usos for the tag team titles, followed by Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes.
Technically, yes.
Holy shit.
You got options. You got options.
You got all of the options.
And I will remind everyone out there, we are just in a commercial break. We will get back to the action momentarily. And don't forget, we are the alternative commentary to all the wrestling. So thank you for tuning in here tonight. Thank you for making this Monday fun and actually a record-breaking stream on this channel. That's pretty cool. But yeah, we are rolling along just shy of our 11th month anniversary. Do you want to call it an anniversary or birthday?
We're the Gunther of professional wrestling.
We're the Gunther.
Streams and everything like that. We're breaking records. We're going the distance. We're here all the time, every time. We are the ring generals. What?
Shelly Allen, Bray. I don't know what to do about Bray. It's killing me as a Bray fan. It really is. And I got a brother who's a diehard Bray fan, and he's still loving it, but I think he's got the blinders on a little.
That's fine. Most of the WWE creative seems to have with that whole thing, because it's not bad. It's just, it needs to start making fucking sense, please.
Yeah, it's
something
just,
needs to be pulled together. Of A needs to connect to B at some point here.
Yeah, like I don't know if, like, ultimately what's better, like him dropping that big elbow from the sky, or would have been better if he ended up in the ring and unmasked or gave us something else? But like, I did not expect this unknown entity to drop a gigantic elbow from heaven.
To just show up in some fucking random added on stage piece and everything that only was used in that match into a very obvious crash pad. And literally, we all found out live at the same time, folks, what was happening in that match, because they had no idea what was happening going on into it either.
Right.
It was just, like I said, it just looked like Feel the Glow of like we were supposed to get Naomi, and instead they were like, well, we don't have Naomi, so Bray, you get the Day Glow shit. It was just fucking deleted scene from Blade there with do.
It was. Did you get a long commercial for the Young Rock?
Yeah, well, you got to try and get some people to watch it right now when you don't have any viewers.
Interesting.
Some viewers, right?
Interesting. Hey, Rocky, want some free commercials? Mania.
Well, when they had that little advertisement for it and everything, the first images were Hollywood and The Rock, but right now we've got The Miz right now cutting a promo.
Yeah, we're getting a little promo heavy in the middle part here, but folks, we are still rolling along. Justin says, you think Bray is regretting coming back to WWE now with how the writing has been going for his character and story? I truly believe that Bray has a huge hand in his writing and his character and where it's going. I think he's probably content with what's happening. I think part of his argument would be you don't see the full beauty yet. And that very much could be true. We're in the deep of it. We're trying to pay attention and follow it along. But I mean, it really does have it has a potential of going to a place where it's just too slow of a story. We want more. And I think what you if you would have gave us Bray Wyatt, LA Knight, you want to do it glow in the dark, fine, fuck it. You want to sponsor, fine, have it. But if you're gonna do it to the point where oh wait, 1 second, 1 second. Oh, Adam Pierce. But I think that Bray we don't know yet. We don't know where he's going to go with it. We just want a little bit more. If he was in the ring, gave us a really good match with LA Knight, it'd be less of an issue because we're like, all right, we're
Boogs!
Booger's back. Booger's back.
Pat McAfee's so pissed right now, and this tells me that Pat McAfee showed up on Raw commentary so we can sit there and jam out to Rick Boogs coming back right now. But we've got Boogs back. So grab your Old Spice. Grab 2 of your Old Spice and run to the hills because Rick Boogs is back. The end is nigh. The end is nigh. Time to run away. Boogs is back.
Boogs is back. And what the fuck? He looks ridiculous.
No, he looks like if Freddie Mercury and the Ultimate Warrior had a
I just
Boogs, Miz.
He looks like he wants to be a rock guy, but he lost his rock hair, so now we don't know what the fuck he's doing.
No, he's got the Freddie Mercury mustache and chest hair. So, like I said, he's a really buff Freddie Mercury.
A really buff Freddie Mercury is what you're gonna go with.
Tell me I'm wrong, though. Tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah, she act Freddie Mercury.
And this match is official. So first match back, we've got a returning Boogs versus the Miz, who Miz is still out here
in
everything.
Boogs and Elias.
I was saying boo words, or wait, no, were you saying boo or Boogs? I was saying Boogs.
I like this. Boogs and Elias. Elias ain't doing shit.
Rock and Roll Express 3.0.
Yeah, right? Whoa. Let me take my suit off.
That is the Ultimate Warrior Hulk up right there. I just never knew the Ultimate Warrior was hulking up like with a fucking drum solo like Boogs was right there, because that's what that man was, just
rocking it.
Convulsing there.
Yeah, the rock thing doesn't work for me like this because he looks like a security guard at the mall. He looks like Paul Blart's old, like better in shape brother.
No, he would have been Rick Boogs would have been fantastic in the new generation, the 80s era, the rock and wrestling era of WWE. He's a wrestler out of time.
And out of quads.
No, he still got one up on Kevin Nash and Vince McMahon, but he wins again very much with the Warrior move, the Gorilla Press Slam into a Power Slam.
Then he should run out to the fucking ring. Jog it in. Come on now.
Right, but he's got the tassels on his boots and everything.
Yeah.
Like I said, he's doing the little,
Freddie Mercury and Ultimate Warrior. Hey,
right?
Sub sluts.
Yeah.
Oh, so dumb. Anyway.
Buff Freddie Mercury. Yes.
Buff Freddie. Pause. Larry was a security guard at a mall. Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have a mustache, Larry?
Do you know a name? Do you know a guy named Paul?
Gorilla Press Slam. There you go.
But we have Otis getting into it with the Maximum Male Models backstage
Right.
of why are
I
they
thought
still
one
a
of them was
thing?
missing. What happened? By the way, folks, we're at 99 likes on this stream right now. Somebody go hit that thumb. Let's go. We're at 99. Someone's got a thumb out there that we could use.
Pause. Accusations.
Right? No statch.
No stash.
I almost read that. It's Maximum Male Models with Maxine, and the new member is Otis. What?
Oh.
What?
Went to
Yeah,
real
like
quick.
wait. I can't believe MMM is still a fucking thing. I can't believe it.
Well,
I
you
really
got
cannot
glittery
believe that we're still
eyebrows,
doing this.
and you've got Mansour and Marseille, and we even thought that there was people speculating that Maxine Dupree might be in the women's Royal Rumble match.
That she was on that fake list that went out.
Yeah, leak list, leak.
Now she could be doing something. She looks like $1 million, but like
Counterfeit's a fucking thing, my dude.
What?
You said she looks like $1 million, and I said counterfeit's a fucking thing.
Wow, bomb. Anyway, I do think that it's like Wendy Chu. There's like a handful of things that I expected would just vanish upon Triple H and Shawn Michaels taking over. No, we still got Wendy. We still got in some capacity. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, well, when it's like when you're setting up to have a party and everything because your parents are gonna go away for the fucking summer and they're letting you have the house and everything, and you get a phone call on Friday, hey pal, so it turns out that the beach house was already rented out, so we're gonna be coming home. And I was just like, fuck, what do I do? Fuck, he liked that. Look, that's not bad, just hide it. Just hide that behind the fucking couch. All right. Shit. Bronson Reed. Shit. You're stuck with the Miz now. Fuck. I got nothing for you. That's what that is.
That story was so detailed, I'm only assuming that you were speaking from experience. But accusations.
Accusations.
But yeah, no, I see what you're saying.
You know.
Right?
Right.
Max Models have a YouTube show on WWE YouTube, like a reality show searching for new talent. Oh fuck.
Searching for a new talent or
talent. Just trying to find some fucking talent.
Right, just somewhere. They're like, well, Chris does it. Chris fucking sucks the life out of any talent on AEW. So how does he do it? There's got to be a way.
We are coming back out of a commercial break, folks. So don't forget, if you haven't liked, subscribed, joined the channel yet, what are you waiting for? As we head into the third hour of Raw, it's going to be a good hour. We'll see how it's going. And then, but it's been an interesting night, Nick. I don't mind it. I feel like the night's gone real quick. A whole bunch of energy. I like this. Parents gone. Dun, 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 dun.
Just take those old records off the shelf. No, that's Hogan out right there hanging out with Tom Cruise. So
Hogan and Cruise. Imagine seeing those two together. He's 5'2", Hogan's 6'6". Like what the fuck?
One's tan, one's pale. Both are
cradling him in his arms.
He's jumping on the couch, and then Hogan walks up and lifts him off the couch like when you pick up like your little kid or something.
Right?
Like just no, Tommy, don't do that.
We're leaving, brother.
Let's get out of here. Well, shit. He's just tweeting out there asking for toilet paper, so fuck it.
How funny was that? Randomly, I know we're getting the commercial for A&E, but yeah, Hogan, help me, I'm out of toilet paper. Why didn't you DM someone, motherfucker? What are you thinking?
Right. He's just like, shit, how do I work this again?
I'll tell everybody. Someone will love me enough to bring it.
What you gonna do, Xandar, when Hulkamania runs wild on you?
Oh, God.
That's what that shit is. So now we're getting a replay of the what is this? Season 4, season 5 finale here of the Bloodline before we start season 5 or 6 here.
Yeah, right? Quite the cliffhanger to end this one. But folks, if you're tuning in right now, I want your opinion. Let me know. How do you feel about this bloodline angle? What do you think could happen with the bloodline angle? How does this play out? Where does it go next? Jay's pissed off. Sammy and KO are brutalized. Jimmy is holding rank with oddly enough, holding rank with Roman, and Solo, of course, is the very loyal soldier from what we've seen so far. How do you guys feel about it? What do you think about it? Did you like how Rumble ended? Was it kind of what you wanted? Can you believe he did it? And as all long winded as that was, do you think that's the biggest chair shot to the back we've seen since Seth Rollins?
Oh, absolutely. Since
Right?
it was literally as soon as we saw it, like I feel like we both were kind of seeing the writing on the wall as it was starting to form together. And as soon as that happened, it instantly felt like Seth. And shout out to again Sammy though, if he knew what was about to happen there and just sit there and took it like a fucking soldier. I know I'm about to get my ass whooped, and
But
he could have ran.
Right, but he starts crying, like he gets welts up, and he's like, "I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry." Like he gives us the Shawn Michaels, right? Like, I'm sorry. Like he knew he let Jimmy down, but then Jay down, and then Jimmy cocks him with the super kick, and the rest is history.
Well, and then you even have Roman sitting there picking flowers off the lane, just dropping them on him.
Oh yeah, like a burial. Like we're putting
Jay to me is almost to me the most interesting part here of, is he still part of the bloodline? Is he going back to main event? Do we get, like you talked about, if we get an out and outright civil war, we get Roman Reigns, Jimmy and Solo versus KO, Sammy and Jay.
And then I think that gets a huge pop, like whether it most likely Friday or whatever. But if you have like the bloodline kind of picking on Sammy and KO again, and all of a sudden Jay comes booking it out to even the odds, I think that gets a huge pop.
Oh yeah, it does. I'm just trying to think of. I'm still hoping that we do. I don't know if we have time or we need to run back through the whole Jay Roman storyline, but I do get where it makes sense. It's more of timing of where do we still end up when it comes to Mania season.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I think that's what's really cool about this is like we were like, okay, Rumble's going to give us more answers. Now we come out of Rumble and we got, I think, more questions.
We got more questions than answers here.
A sold out 2-night mega WrestleMania event with not one thing announced is just waiting. Like, it is the craziest shit. And then people say, well, I think wrestling's dead or nobody likes wrestling. Sold out without a single match announced.
Those are the same people that are just doing this, going la 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 la. Yeah, because sold out WrestleMania in Hollywood after a sold out Royal Rumble. And like you said, nothing has been announced. Everything's speculated, percolated, all of that about.
Yep.
But nothing's actually signed, sealed, and delivered. But we've got Bayley out right now, borrowing, I guess, the smaller version of Seth's jacket. But how you doing, Bayley?
I like this from Bayley. I can't believe they had the gall to replay the match they ripped us off on. That has to mean there's some correction coming because there's no way that's how this ends. And I know that's why they showed the replay. But how ballsy is it? Do you remember that time we didn't give you, what we told you we were going to give
you? Remember when we were supposed to give you this, and then I told you, and then you didn't get it? I mean, do we maybe get it tonight? But they'd have already teased somehow of like, we don't just suddenly spring together a a steel cage.
No, I mean, they got to give us something now.
Right.
We're probably getting Bayley versus Becky Lynch at Elimination Chamber. I wouldn't mind it at all.
So is that a match, or are they part of an Elimination Chamber to see who takes on Bianca?
Oh, I don't know. Are they doing
chamber matches in Montreal?
Are they doing a women's elimination chamber as well? Did I miss that? Yeah.
We didn't know that they were doing a U.S. title elimination chamber until today, so we don't know.
Right.
Oh. We've got Becky Lynch coming out right now for those who couldn't hear the sing-along.
Because we are the man. I am the man. You are the man. KJ's the man. Yeah.
Hi. How you doing, CJ, sir, for those just tuning in right now? But yeah, so how did you feel about the Royal Rumble? How you doing, first off, actually?
How did I feel?
So many questions. But right now we've got literally the first line from Becky's promo is "Shut up, Bailey."
It's like almost every favorite wrestler's word at this point. Shut the hell up.
They haven't said bitch yet, so it's not a female promo until someone says bitch.
Facts. Yo, I want to know if Nia Jax is signed or was that just a one-off?
Which are you hoping for?
Both. Look, I'll take both for real. I ain't gonna lie to you. I would really take both of them, to be honest. I don't know, man, because when she got in that ring, man, she was talking a lot of hot fire, and
yeah, that's why she, a lot of hot fire coming out of that hole. Pause.
My hole.
Remember that one time?
Remember that one time when my hole
got
injured.
What up, CJ?
What up, Jamie?
Bobby said what up. Lauren say what up.
What up, Bobby? What up, Lauren? How y'all doing today?
But so, do you think we're gonna get a continuation of the cage match between Becky and Bailey? When are we gonna get that, or do we get, like I was just talking to KJ about, do we get a women's elimination chamber match since we don't have a true challenger for Bianca? I feel.
Yeah, I mean, I hope that Becky and Bailey, they do get opportunities, to redo their match. But Bianca, I don't think Bianca's done with Alexa yet, though. I don't know.
Do you really think that we're going to go back? Well, now when we've got people, like you said, with like Nia Jax, we've got Asuka Kana back. We've got Bailey. We've got Becky. We've got all these people floating around. We've got Chelsea Green back and everything.
Allegedly.
Yeah, well, she was there for at least about, 3 seconds, if that?
Right. I don't know, man. It's so many possibilities now, with Hunter bringing back, people. It's crazy. Chelsea Green finally debuted, made her re-debut on WWE, which is cool. I'm kind of curious to figure out, is she going to be on, the main roster, or, is she going to go to NXT? How they're going to do that, because, we had NXT superstars in the women's Rumble and everything after I thought we weren't, but who knows, man? What the hell are they talking about?
Bailey right now is saying you're not even good enough for your husband, Seth Rollins, and the only reason he's married you is because he knocked you up.
Wow.
Bailey out here calling Becky just a baby mama.
Right. Becky the baby mama.
Becky baby mama. Hey, that's what the BM, Becky the man, is just baby mama.
Right. Oh, man.
Yeah, instead of big times Bex, baby mama Bex.
Baby man Bex. What the hell? Uh-oh. Next week, Orlando.
We end this.
Okay, still cage match next week in Orlando, Florida.
Once and for all, so that's the main event.
She's talking about no.
That'd be the ultimate heel move. Just no, fuck off.
Right. No. Right.
No, bitch. Why would I do that?
Oh, Becky leave. What the fuck? She about to go get a damn kendo stick and beat her ass.
Now, is this weird though that Bailey's taking this stance when she hasn't won a fucking match?
Wait a minute. Look at what the fuck is Becky
just
doing?
dragging Dakota Kai out with her ankle in a chair. You're gonna pulmonize the ankle.
Bro, can you imagine being held hostage like this? Like, what the hell?
How are you held hostage like
no.
this? What?
No, can you imagine being at catering and someone just walks up behind you and grabs you by the hair and yanks you down the hall and puts a chair on you?
What in the name of Jigsaw is this shit though? That's what would have to be of like, hey, Dakota, want to play a game? And then she just walks
Right.
out with a fucking chair on her leg.
What happened to EO?
Right.
She got the chair over the head instead of the ankle.
Becky giving in. Bailey giving in.
Damn. It looked like her foot is actually broken, low-key, the way she holding that mug up. Yo.
Yeah, you just gotta wear your shoe loose. So
right, yeah, that's true. Look, that's true. Now that you say it.
Now that you say it.
Oh, I forgot we got Cody Rhodes versus Finn Balor tonight.
Big main event tonight, boys.
Hell yeah.
Right. Cody wins. Cody, it's his return to Monday Night Raw. All of that. He just won the Rumble.
This matchup next gonna be crazy, but we already know who taking that big W from big Bronson Reed. Duh. Dolph ain't super kicking that big hunk of a.
So you ain't going for Zigglypuff?
You're not going for Ziggler?
Hell no, not this time, man. Come
no,
on,
Bronson Reed.
That's a big meaty man about to get his big small ass beat.
Yeah, no, Bronson Reed about to join the Elimination Chamber. So you'll have Bronson Reed. Who else do we got so far? Corbin lost to Gargano. I'm missing one. Who's the first one? Seth. Hi.
What up, player?
Right? Do you think there's any more returns tonight?
Nah.
No.
Nah.
We can't saturate. We can't get too greedy here, folks. And I think sometimes as fans, we're so looking forward to that. Oh my God, who's coming back when we don't get somebody? I think, we went through that with AEW for a while where there was so many returns or, new signings when they stopped doing them as often. We were like, oh, that show was good, but nobody came back.
Yep. True that. I'm trying to figure out if Nia Jax is
signed.
Yeah. But I think that she's not. I think that was just a one-off, to be honest.
You think it's a one-off?
She didn't look like she was really in wrestling shape for real. Because it's like if she did, then she would have. I just thought about what I said. I'm thinking about The Rock. All of his family is not in shape, you guys. To wrestle.
The Samoan dynasty do not work out. They're just naturally buff, but they can't go for shit.
And I would be, I think it was just a one-off though.
A lot of people don't know. I mean, no one has confirmed or denied either way. It's kind of interesting.
Oh, they said Nia is back. Her shirt is for sale, huh?
Oh,
WWE.com. I just bought my tickets for LA today, so I guess I'll be going to Mania again this year.
I guess he throws it out there.
I know. I'm saying I guess, bro. The tickets are like $600 right now, just for one freaking seat. I was like, I think I'll be doing nosebleeds for about $68 for both nights. Like,
that's tempting, man.
It is, but sheesh.
I've never been to Cali. I might have to think about it.
Yeah, I hope it's nice as people say it is.
Right. Nia Jax is probably coming back full time. Okay, there you go.
It wouldn't, she really wouldn't be a bad person to throw in the mix at all. Mm-hmm. She'd be one of those, like, just one of them wild cards, basically.
How do you think? Like, does she chase someone? Like, would she be a good opponent to kind of go after Belair now?
And see, that's where I was thinking. I said, well, because Nick was saying, like, will there be a women's elimination chamber match? I'm like, well, I don't think that she's truly done with what's her name, Alexa. So, but if Nia is back, then I could see Nia and Bianca going at it. That wouldn't be a bad rivalry. I would love to see, Bianca try to hit her ass with a KOD.
Well, she might pull it off.
I think that she can, because she did it to Piper Niven.
Well, and that's another person who came back, right? We got Piper is back.
Right, Piper.
Not
with the Dewdrop logo, though, but still Piper.
They're like, you didn't change the graphics? You're like, shit.
Right. I seen the rainbow. I'm like, bro, really? And they gave her the same effects, like the Piper with the beatbox in the back for do-do-do-do-do. I'm like, really, y'all?
Raquel versus Nia Jax. Ooh, that could be interesting. That could be very botch heavy, but it could be a good match.
Do you remember when I told you every time Tamina comes out, she has a new freaking song, right?
Yes.
woman had another freaking song at the Rumble. I'm pretty confident that she's going down in the history book for the most interest song in anybody career. Like, Jesus Christ.
I feel bad because every time Tamina comes out, it literally is followed by, "Oh, she's still here."
Right.
Didn't she marry the ninja last time we saw her?
Lord Jesus.
And Dana Brooke?
And Dana Brooke, what the freak? Look, I guess so. But you know what's one thing that's kind of weird though? WWE has never promoted at one of their games in such short notice. They've only given themselves 2 months to promote this game. Not even a full 2 months, just basically a month and a half at that. This game comes out in March.
Right before
I'm
Mania.
utterly shocked.
Mm-hmm.
I was really expecting this month, like, yeah, we'll come out in August or October or something like that. But yeah.
Is it still like, I mean, there's been a huge amount of debate about the fact that a former wrestler in John Cena is the face of this game, like even the commercial.
I mean, me personally, I like it. And the reason why I say I like it is because we've had, the Rey Mysterio Legacy Pack. We've had
Fair enough.
Some other people. I forget who else we had, but we've never had Cena's true legacy, And I think the main reason why they can push this off is because we have Austin Theory. Austin Theory even came out saying cut a decent promo about the Attitude Era, about ruthless aggression.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it all plays out. Plays out at once. So I'm pretty confident that Austin Theory is going to be the new John Cena.
Yeah.
That's just that. And Hunter is doing a great job at booking these people, and I can't wait for him to book Lacey Evans better. I think that it is one of those things where we just got to sit it down and stick it out.
Yeah, I agree with you about Lacey. I'm willing to give her a chance. She might say some dumb shit, but I give her a chance. I promise you, KJ and CJ, it is their. What am I reading there? There's no place like home. I'll be back next week on vacay right now.
Oh, yeah, you talking
about. See you at Mania, CJ. There you go, Polo.
Yeah, so Polo, for sure, man. Let's go to link up, man. You definitely know. Make sure you got one of our T-shirts, my guy, so I can notarize you. I'll sign your shirt for free.
For free.
Right, for free. Because we now open, baby. Get yourself a damn T-shirt now.
I always leave the comment up when I hit that button. It's the dumbest shit.
Look, I don't know. Can y'all hear me?
I don't think we can. I think we can hear each other, though. There we go.
Oh, Lord. Look, I don't know. Can y'all hear me?
But, yes, folks, go get yourself a T-shirt. All right, we're talking, Adam Pearce talking about Elimination Chamber.
Carmelo.
Oh, wow.
Carmelo's back?
Is that what they said?
He said the return of Carmelo. What the hell is... Oh, this Chelsea Green? Who the hell is this?
Chelsea Green. But did you just say Asuka, Liv Morgan,
Piper Niven?
4 people already in the Elimination Chamber for the women, which answers that question as well. And Chelsea is here, looking good. Oh, she's playing a Karen. Are you the manager?
Karen, shut up.
She's playing a Karen. She asked for the manager.
Oh my God.
Man, this is you think so?
He just sent this woman to catering. Oh, here we go, right here. Why did he say Carmelo? So we got Raquel, Asuka, Liv, and Nikki Cross.
Yes, that's the 4.
Oh, this is the winner that's going to face the Raw Women's Champion at WrestleMania. So why the hell did he say Piper Niven? What the freak?
Piper Niven.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. And there go Carmella. So we got a fatal 4-way next week. Qualifying match. Candice LeRae, Mitchin, Carmella, and Piper Niven.
Elimination Chamber's got good graphics.
It's icy.
It's good. I mean, getting that Canadian cool. Oh, there you go. Fatal 4-way to qualify. Candice, Mitchin, Carmella's back, and Piper's back.
That show was like, why did he say Piper and Carmella? They're not here.
You're like, what are they talking about?
Right. I'm confused.
All right, we got DZ coming to the ring.
Who that? Dolph Ziggler? Couple haters.
So, folks, if you're tuning in right now, and there's a lot of you tuning in right now, get your predictions in the chat. If you're feeling lazy, you can give us a D or a DZ for Dolph. As he takes on Bronson Reed, you can give us a B for Bronson. And let us know who you're taking in this match. I think me and CJ are both taking Mr. Reed on this one.
Y'all can give KJ the D. Y'all give me the DZ. I mean, talking about y'all give us the D. And I'm like, whoa, wait a minute.
Responded with, well, we'll take the B. What?
Oh, man.
Reed to win. Why did Carmella return in an ad? That's a good show. Why didn't they just wait and have her come out?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie though. Asuka versus Bianca at Mania, that would be a great match though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I kind of hope that she do win.
Yeah, creepy Asuka running around spraying her in the face with mist.
Yeah, her interest was everything. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was like, who the hell is this? And then the crowd erupted. Then I seen the mask on the show. I'm like, wait a minute, this woman coming out with this mask and then the face showed. I said, well, goddamn. Hello.
Right.
Definitely a different vibe. I like it.
So they went back to the storming buildings visuals with Bronson Reed. But he's looking good. He's ready to go. I like Bronson Reed. It's nice to see him back.
Big time. I think that the Royal Rumble probably had the best graphics out of all the pay-per-views so far.
Yeah. Carmella, not Carmelo.
Right. He sure said Carmelo, though. Corey, you might want to go get him. Go get AP.
Right. I got Bronson Reed for the win.
I can't wait for Friday night, man. I'm so ready to figure out what the heck is going to happen with the bloodline.
Right. Should be here live.
Damn. Bronson Reed just tanks Dolph Ziggler. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it looks like the bloodline, we're about to get a bit of I'm calling it a bit of a civil war. Like they're divided, and maybe Jay, it is a 6-man tag on Friday between 3 and 3. Woo! You got people talking about Jacob Fatu and Hukuleo, and there's a lot of things at play here.
I'm sorry, that's a big ass man, bro. Dolph Ziggler.
Right?
Jesus Christ. Damn.
Ziggler or Eddie Kingston, who has been buried more? Kingston by far. Ziggler had his time. He mails it in. He's happy to collect his paycheck, and he gets. Listen, Ziggler does a great job. You always see him get a match with somebody when they first come back or they first join the company because he goes. He's a professional. He really delivers. He'll give you a good match against about anybody. But that's it. That's where he's at with his career, at least right now.
True.
So Eddie never got a shot. Eddie was white hot. What?
No, so you talking about at least right now. But yeah, at least right now. At least Ziggler had the world title. Kingston came. Never got him.
He never got a shot.
Why the hell my Wi-Fi is so crappy here? Like, none of this makes sense. Jesus Christ.
Is that match happening right now? Kurt, we got Bronson Reed versus Dolph Ziggler. And if you want to make a prediction, let us know. I see about 80 people kicking around. I should see 80 D's or B's in the chat. Get them in. Whatever else is on your wrestling mind here tonight, let us know, folks. Don't forget, we are back tomorrow. NXT's Go Home Show for Vengeance Day. Which, by the way, sneaky good card.
I haven't even seen who all is on the card tomorrow, honestly.
It's a sneaky good card for NXT on Saturday.
I gotta go look at that card right quick.
What
up, Ronnie? What up with your player?
What do we got?
What's the card? Oh, here we go.
You
What's
got
the NXT Avengers Day?
Yeah, it's good. What's up? KJ, I want to see Starburst Ziggler go pop under Bronson.
Damn.
You might get your wish.
He's giving him his work, though. I ain't gonna lie to you, but the match about to come over. Ziggler about to feel a fat-ass earthquake land on his whole entire body. Damn.
And the crowd went, like, crazy quiet.
Why is there 3 bananas in the crowd?
Yeah, no, I've been asking that all night, CJ.
What the heck?
Remember, folks, if you can find CJ, myself, or Nick in the crowd, take a screenshot, send it to our Instagram. CJ will send you a t-shirt.
They're gonna shut up, send us a 3 bananas and take
3 bananas challenge, you motherfuckers.
Oh man! So on the NXT pay per view or the show tomorrow,
We got to win, by the way. Sorry, CJ, real quick. Bronson Reed does take the W. Splat.
So I want to know: are they gonna put some SmackDown guys in there, or is it gonna be straight up Raw?
It seems like it's straight up Raw at this point. That's interesting. Good question. Yeah, it's all Raw.
Bianca's up next, so I guess we'll figure out some spiciness. You know what? I bet you Alexa Bliss is going to be inside of the chamber as well now.
Interesting.
Because she on her own against the wall.
All right, NXT card. What do you got?
Yeah, so we got Roxanne Perez versus Gigi Dolan versus JC Jane for the women's championship belt.
Triple threat. All right.
And then, wait a minute, bro. No way. That's Toxic Attraction versus Roxanne?
Yeah.
What the hell?
They're mad at each other.
Damn.
They're breaking up, buddy.
Bullshit. They ain't got no choice, huh? Look, they ain't got no choice, huh?
Right.
Then we got Braun Breaker versus Grayson Waller in a steel cage match.
Should be all right.
And we got Wesley versus Dijak.
The Dijakinator.
American, the Dijakinator. Wow.
Where's
the Jakinator?
Right? Get down.
Then we got the New Day versus Gallus and Gallus versus Pretty Deadly for the
and a mystery team, which we'll find out tomorrow who that is.
I was like, where the hell are they? Oh, the triple threat versus triple threat winners.
Yeah, there's a triple threat tomorrow, and there'll be a fatal 4-way for the titles at Vengeance Day. That's gonna be a good match.
It's probably gonna be that cowboy team.
Brooks and Dunn.
Who the hell is them?
No, that's Benson and Hedges.
It's either them or what if you think about AOP? Because they've been in the news to come back.
No, but I think they already announced who's competing tomorrow for the triple threat.
Okay.
And yeah, AOP would be crazy though.
Boo.
Nobody feeling the vibe.
Yeah. Then we got Apollo Crews versus Carmelo Hayes in the 2 out of 3 falls match. I already know that match is gonna be fire.
Yeah, right. Another 2 out of 3 falls, a cage match, triple threat, fatal 4-way.
What?
What's next? What?
Then we got Katana Chance and Kaden Carter versus Fallon Henley and Kiana James for the NXT Women's Tag Team Championship.
Right.
Yeah. So,
it's a pretty good card, man.
Yeah, it does seem pretty sacked for sure. But it's NXT. Anything can happen.
Anything can definitely happen.
Take that damn card so fast and flip it upside down and shove it up your candy. Wow. I ain't gonna lie, man. I was really hoping that he was gonna show up.
Who?
Rocky.
When
we got to the last 3 spots. I was like, yes.
No, but when they moved, a lot of people got giddy when they were like, they moved the main event. They put the main event last. So it has to be something big. Especially because the men's rumble wasn't great.
I didn't like the finish at all. I ain't gonna lie to you. I hated the finish.
You didn't like the end of the show?
No, I didn't like. No, I'm saying the rumble. My bad.
Oh, the rumble. Okay,
the end of the men's rumble. I didn't like it. I didn't like how Gunther turned his back. I feel like he should have took a straight up, shot out the ring.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
How did you feel about Cody being 30, being that we knew he was coming?
I hate it too. I feel like that he may have been better if he was like at like the 27th spot, probably. Maybe so, or he straight up should have came out as number 1 or 2 or 4.
I would have liked him as an early entrant. I thought they were going to give him that like big moment with his music, right?
Right, that's what I was looking for, but wrong. So, but on the bright side, at least they sold the story out more. They kept going. They didn't just end the rumble just like that. They actually had them 2-man go straight up to battle. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I was watching. I'm like, bruh, I kind of want Gunther to win.
Right.
I kind of want Gunther to win this because they built it up for him to win it, but got to make the fans happy, brother.
That's it. I mean, Gunther puts up 111 minutes, 1 hour and 11 minutes. Good job. But yeah, I mean, puts on a clinic. Has a really good night. Ties for the most eliminations, but it just felt so easy for Cody. Other than the stretch with Gunther, which I thought was good, but it was just easy. Came out,
Yeah.
talked out like 4 or 5 people, and went on to a layup. Like it wasn't, it wasn't a challenge. It wasn't like, oh my god, I can't believe he pulled it off.
Here go Carmella and Nick. I mean, whoever the hell said the ad.
Now, wait, I haven't asked you this, CJ. Welcome back, Nick.
Damn, look
leave
at
for
them.
5 seconds and y'all start taking my gimmicks and shit. Speaking of Carmella, how you doing?
I said at the time, like, damn.
What?
Do something sweet for a little
What
piece
you
of change,
mean?
man.
What you
She been in
mean?
all of the tanning booths. Hike up your pants, though, dear. But
is it funny? Like we got like a big Candice LeRae return, and like it was, a popcorn fart. But Carmelo comes back, and we just kind of like,
hold on. Fuck that. Pause. What the hell, Oscar?
oh,
She came over like somebody rich ass auntie, bro. What the hell? Okay, I'm not used to seeing her with no makeup, like the little face paint stuff. Oh, what the fuck?
she's just drooling with the mist. Yeah, I'm still missing for the FABOULOUS.
What the fuck?
oh,
What was this segment?
Awkward.
hey, can someone come and get Oscar?
Right? Like
She's
what?
doing it again.
Like what?
You need medical assistance, ma'am. You're bleeding blue
Oh
from the
no!
mouth.
Why would they showed the
You're
spot?
supposed to spit out Listerine after you use mouthwash
Right?
and everything. You're not supposed to sit there with it in your mouth. You're supposed to spit out after you brush your teeth.
There's
It's funny as hell because I've never got to see.
I know.
There's a joke here about Graves when they flipped the grave, but I don't want to go there. Right? He's like, she'll do it. What the fuck?
Out.
Mela Graves, true story. What do you think about Boogs coming back?
I literally thought you disconnected there for a second.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What's going on in Raw tonight?
Like I said, he's just buff. Fucking
Buff himself for no reason, yes.
Except he can't hit the high notes, so he just screeches.
What is this?
I'm just riding the lightning. Okay, Chris Farley.
This guy's nose hair is waving at me. What is happening?
Life.
But you could still get Boogs and Elias as a tag team.
There he is.
Rock and Roll Express. But Elias just looks like fuck.
Right? That's where we're going with
I'm just waiting for Elias to hit
this
his ass.
guy
in the head
has
with
another
a
musical gimmick and is over more than I am. Fuck.
That's what he should do.
Right.
Pop him with the guitar.
Never drew a dime.
I just find it so funny, bro, how this man legit grew his damn beard back. So
Well,
quick.
he had to.
Like,
He's like,
man,
Yeah.
Imagine how
Right.
mad at your boss you'd be if like they're like, shave that off. Put it back on. You're like, for fuck's sake, guys, take it off.
Yeah, no, he was Vince McMahon 100% was C. Montgomery Burns with
Yeah,
I told you,
Burns.
save those sideburns.
crazy.
Mr. Burns, I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, exactly. That was him showed up of what's this Elrod you're talking about? Now, God damn it, Ezekiel, I told you, shave those sideburns.
Get rid of that mustache. He's like, it's gone.
What do you want me to do?
Run.
What the hell?
Montez Ford versus Elias to get into the Elimination Chamber.
Ford wins, and I think Ford would be great as a singles competitor. I know.
Wait a minute, we finally getting the main title run. Oh shit!
Montez Ford had a good match even with Roman. So
yeah, Montez Ford and whatever the hell Dawkins just said they're both going to be contenders for that damn title.
Want one hand, shit in the other, and see which fills up quicker.
Why wasn't Boogs a Rumble return?
Up next, we got Cody Rhodes versus Finn Balor.
Is that next? Yeah.
In my soul, something. Cody Rhodes.
I want to know how the crowd and like I said, we got about 80 people kicking around and us 3 on the screen. How did you feel about the opening promo from Cody? Did it deliver? Are you jazzed? Are you still behind him? CJ giving it a kiss.
I don't know. He's always a good promo. You know, sometimes they're long-winded, but I know for a fact that he can get over more in WWE than he ever would have been able to get over in AEW. Just for the simple fact that AEW wants that action. They don't want to do all that damn talking. I think that's probably why they can't really do storytelling, because they done booked this so damn crazy where you have to fight. So you have to cuss. You have to be angry in every promo. Compared to WWE, we're looking for the gimmicks. You know, we want that. We want that storytelling. And
AEW, it comes down to when the rare time you drop a curse word or you get a little shooty, it's different versus, when it's in AEW that it happens all the time. Well, fine. Then if you're going to be there, man, then you can do your Mark Henry promo segment here. Folks, it's time for the main event.
It's the best shit ever. But I do think part of that is still like, one group of people know that if we go out and do that, we're going to get a lot of shit. And the other group of people think, Tony loves us.
Yep.
Well, and to me, my whole thing is, if you heard Cody in the post-show press conference in their media scrum that they did, I guess, shout out AEW, shout out UFC, what have you, of when he sat there and was actually cutting a promo about like how, or just talking about how Triple H has no reason to be a fan of me, of I sat there and I smashed the throne and I took my shots.
Yeah, I know.
I rattled some cages and everything. That was the best Cody Rhodes I've seen in quite a long time, honestly.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. And again, there's a level of truth to everything, and that's where it becomes really good, when you believe because you know it's true.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! You.
Who?
Yo, that was so crazy. There was so many. Whoa! We need to get a referee whistle on this damn show.
Yeah,
KJ talking about if y'all think Dolph Ziggler gonna win, put the D in the chat.
Why'd I get dragged into this? That was my own business.
Guilt by association there, Mark Henry.
Oh, my goodness.
Can't have one without the other. Sammy JKO, yeah.
Hey, what?
So are they Team Captain America or are they Team Iron Man here in this Civil War situation?
It's a tough shout.
I don't know, bro. What to expect, because it's so weird that Jay walked out.
I don't think it's weird. I think it's perfect.
I was really hoping that Jay was gonna play that role. Well, see, I told y'all, man. I told y'all we couldn't trust him. I was hoping he was gonna do that. But maybe we'll get that on SmackDown. Who knows? Maybe Jay's gonna come out and answer himself. Who knows?
He just sat there and made the defense for that man and everything.
Yeah, that's
sit there and stick up for the homie, and then when he fucks up the next day or like later that week, you can't be like, "I told y'all you shouldn't let him in." Like,
right.
That Roman's just looking at him like, "Motherfucker, I listen to you."
Right? Yeah, that's how this goes.
Yeah. It's very shocking, It's like you legit let Sammy stay. And I would have kicked him out. I ain't gonna lie to you. I would have straight kicked him out, but this was some good storytelling. I can't lie to you.
Oh, it's great.
How many following KO's advice of he turned on them before they turned on him? Or was it like KJ said Roman pressured him into that situation to where he's saying, "You're right, this is beneath me. You should do it. You should do it." And then when Sammy wouldn't do it, he's pie facing him the whole time. That's gonna piss you off, anyways. As a grown man, another grown man's pie facing you the whole time, motherfucker, you. I'm gonna swing this shit.
I thought he was gonna get mad, and actually hit Kevin, but
no, I thought I thought there was still a chance that he went hard on Kevin, but he literally paused. But I think that's what Jay's gonna say to Roman. Roman's gonna say, like, you walked out, and he's gonna say, "I know he did what he did, but you didn't have to push him like that. Like,
Yeah.
Jay's torn because he just stood up for this man. When was the last time we had a storyline in any wrestling company where there was multiple occasions of what seemed to be genuine tears? And Sammy last night, Jay last night, Jimmy for a second, the other segments where Sammy's almost in tears. It's crazy.
Oh, absolutely. And I've said this is like Sopranos. This is like what we've seen with backstage with Vince taking over the board and everything. It's Game of Thrones. It's the Sopranos. It's, woke up this morning and got myself a chair.
What the hell?
So next week we're getting a steel cage match. Finally a steel cage match between Becky and Bailey. We're getting Damian Priest versus Montez Ford to qualify for the U.S. title Elimination Chamber. We're getting a fatal four-way to qualify for the Elimination Chamber. Adrenaline in my soul. Something, Cody Rhodes.
Cody coming out first. More than one.
Wrestling has more than one second-generation family.
What?
What?
Did you guys see his WWE 2K23 entries already?
No.
This shit is nowhere near this.
Yeah. It looks like the AEW version.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, now he comes out. That was pretty decent.
It has the two tunnels randomly behind it if they just show up.
Right?
Yo, they can never get this man pyro on cue.
At least he's not when his forehead still sticking out when they were gonna do the platform and everything.
Oh yeah.
But still, is it interesting? Is it funny that 2K23 is gonna come out before Fight Whenever with AEW?
That's hilarious, actually.
When does that come? When does Fight Forever come out?
Fight Forever, we don't know. It's still
Veer Mahan of video games.
Shut up.
Yeah, no, it's because of now, allegedly because of a ratings issue, because I guess too much blood.
Oh, fuck, no kidding.
Fucking Tony, maybe take a hint. If your game has too much blood, maybe your TV has too much blood. But yeah, 2K23 is going to be out in March. Yeah. That's why we're getting all this hype and everything now. But we've got Fight Whenever, Fight Never, Fight Sometime coming out sometime between now and the end of Earth.
Wait, what, bro?
Who knows when?
What did you just say? It's coming out when?
Right, between now and whenever.
Oh my god! You said something about the Earth. I'm like, what the?
Yeah, the end of Earth. We don't know when it's going to come out.
Oh man, yo, that's crazy, yo.
The Judgment Day Ballers are coming out right now.
Shut the fuck.
Folks, get your predictions in. Who are you taking tonight? Finn Balor, Cody Rhodes,
That man say the Judgment Day Ballers. Oh my god. Don't let Top Dollar hear you say that, because he's gonna make a damn another bad rap song.
He's gonna make a shitty rap and not jump over the top rope at me.
Yo, I know y'all heard that on commentary when B-Fab got eliminated or she was in the ring. It's almost, at least she lasted longer than Top Dollar would have. I'm like, damn. Oh, man,
ain't hard to do. That's not a hard one to jump over, literally and figuratively.
Literally and figuratively. Wow.
Rhodes hands down.
Buffoonery.
Go Rhodey. Go.
There's so much smoke in this damn arena.
There was a lot of pyro in the last couple seconds here.
Yeah.
That is a fucking bang when he goes up on the rope now, and they hit that whiteout blast. That was great.
They got that in the video game for him too now.
To do it so we'd have enough smoke on the little entrance ramp and everything to wamp. Yeah, fuck you.
Bro, look how fucking smoky it is in the building. God, leave.
Right.
Everybody's smoking that Cody pack from him coming back with a rumble. But no, remember when he used to come out, when Finn would come out and he could literally hide under the fucking fog cloud on the entrance ramp and then pop up.
That's funny as hell. But yeah, it's a smoky show right now. Everyone's like, oh shit.
Right.
On street and too much.
Do you smell fire? What are we doing?
That's because both of the asses they got smoke screens or something they want to come out.
I was gonna say, next thing you know, we're gonna get mid-match. We're just here,
right?
And then fucking sprinklers kick on and shit.
All right, folks, we're gonna have to take Cody's pyro down a bit. A bit.
For real.
Right.
See Money talking about he contact high. Damn
No,
right.
I was gonna say no wide shots here because you can't see shit on the wide shot.
Right.
Commercial regular shit. Someone open a window, someone turn on the fan.
Open the fucking dome at this point, guys.
Right.
Man, they gotta do something. I'm like, Jesus, Smokey is here right now.
Right. We're going to commercial to let the smoke settle.
Right, like I said, someone open a window. All right, fuck.
Oh.
To the window, to the wall, to the wall.
Now,
Brandy needs to come out with Cody. No,
thank you.
Sorry, was that out loud?
Nah, yeah.
yeah. I said the outward parts inside, and I said the inward parts outside.
Yeah, speaking of contact eye.
Jacob Fatu.
You all both said that at the same fucking time, and it took me out because literally your mouth moved as you both said it. I'm like, wait, what?
They're becoming one person. Jacob Fatu versus JTG for House of Glory Championship. House of Glory. That makes sense. Yes, that is definitely coming up.
Yes, that is on Friday when we'll be here covering SmackDown and Rampage. I'm hoping that they still move that to a Saturday. Just please help me out there, House of Glory.
They're supposed we're moving what?
House of Glory has a show that's scheduled to air on Friday, February 3rd. The main event is Jacob Fatu versus JTG for the House of Glory World Championship. And because we're already covering two shows that night, I, for the sake of my sanity, would like them to move that to Saturday so that I can cover two shows on Saturday with NXT Wednesday and House of Glory.
Look, good luck with that one.
Shit.
Exactly. Want one hand, shit the other, and see which fills up quicker.
Here we go again. You stop shitting in your hand, bro.
I know, right? Oh my god! Stop shitting in your hand. You're damn right, player.
I got the poo on me. It's not Brandy, it's Randy, and he can't because he's injured.
I would love to see another rivalry between Cody and Randy Orton.
100%, and I
that
think we'll
probably would be fire. Well, shit, I hope so. If we got we gotta get this man cleared.
I think that'd be great.
Yeah, if Randy can even still have a career, that was scary to see now all the reports coming out of like he may have not been able to go again after everything.
Some of that, you're right. Larry. I mean it's hard to say. Like, I mean, they talked about his back being seriously at a point. I mean, after what? Fucking 30,000 RKOs, I'm sure his butt feels it.
Shut up.
Turn on the internet. He's been at least 2 million.
Right. Hey, look, it's crazy because you ain't lying about it at all. You really ain't. We back from action on my screen. I got Cody Rhodes carrying Finn Balor on the.
I got a Alabama Slam right now.
I got a commercial. What the fuck is happening here, boys?
Slam Canada.
Wait. What the hell is this man wearing again? Oh my god.
Tinfoil.
Who, Cody?
Finn.
Oh, Finn.
He's like, yeah, there you go. Half of fucking tinfoil. Like, what the hell? First it was Charlotte. Now it's him.
Reynolds rap.
Yo, you know what's still funny, bro? Where this man told Ric Flair what he was wearing, that damn lemonade cow outfit.
Lemonade cow. That's what it was. I couldn't remember the other day what you called it.
Yeah. That's the first thing that popped in my head.
Lemonade cow.
Woo!
Wait.
Are they in Colorado tonight? Well, the smoke's cleared out though. So, like I said,
Right,
somebody opened a fucking window.
Right.
Somebody turned on the
turn on the fan, would you?
I didn't even realize the smoke was gone.
Well, up top,
we're thrown off by the reflectiveness of Finn.
Did y'all see Rhea like just going at it with the fans? Like the collective group of fans just moved in on her as she's just like going back and forth with them.
Sounds like every female wrestler of just surrounded by a bunch of bananas.
Bunch of bananas.
Now y'all asked, about Cody Rhodes, him being number 30, but how did y'all feel about us pretty much knowing Rhea was gonna win the Rumble?
But we didn't. I thought that was up in the air, and especially coming out one. I didn't know it was a guarantee, but she was the favorite, and she lived up to it, I guess. And I'm okay with that sometimes.
I'm fine with it being more of a guarantee and all of that. If she came out at 1, And granted, some people did call out and say, well, she's very clearly got a spot here. We haven't seen her in a good 10 minutes or so. So she's taking a break, what have you. But still, she came out at 1 versus Cody, who had been advertised for a month or more, came out at number 30.
Yeah, and I was okay with him winning. He was my pick to win. I just felt like it should have been more of a battle. He should have came in at, at the latest, like even in the teens, 15, 17. But it had to be a bit of a grind where he takes a bit of a, he's not going to do it. Oh, he's almost out. Oh.
Right.
And that long dust up with Gunther was good. But it just needed to be more of a battle.
I like this.
Something, Cody.
I like WWE fake blood disappears. Same for WWE smoke.
Right. Like what? Where did the smoke go? Like the arena is completely.
The Street Profits came out and just said we want the smoke, and then just took away lemons and left.
Oh man.
Yes, Dragon Screw leg drop by Cody and snap body slam.
It's still weird to see this man Cody Rhodes on TV. Like on WWE.
How do you feel that they're coming out with purple titty action figures and everything?
No, is it really?
Yes, he addressed that in the post fight. He's like, if you thought the AW figures were bad, I apologize in advance for what's about to come out.
It's the purple peck doll, by the way.
They're doing the purple peck,
Wait, he said that on WWE's thing?
Yeah, he said that in the post-match show. So we got purple pet Cody, just like we have, go to the beach Barbie and shit like that.
What the fuck? What the hell? Oh, yeah, commercial break. All I see was a president.
Dragon Screw by Cody. Yep. Mr. Michigan. I'm in commercial. I'm also in commercial. Are you guys in commercial?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm getting a commercial for the new Night Court.
There's a new Night Court?
Yes, because when we can't come up with new ideas, we just run back old ideas.
That's all we do. I mean, Night Court's awesome. Don't sully that memory.
Yeah, but see, we're getting to the point where there's a generation that doesn't know what the fuck Night Court is.
That's fair enough.
Speaking of the devil, and he shall appear.
He's like, what the Night Court? I don't know what to go to Day Court.
Right.
He's like, you mean Judge Judy just it airs at night?
Close, but no cigar. I don't
Tell me something good.
So we are in another commercial break. I will take a moment to fight through the giggling and let everybody know that we are here all week long. We'll be back tomorrow for NXT, Wednesday for Dynamite, Thursday we're going to do Impact, I think. We're going to do Impact on Thursday, doubleheader Friday, and then Vengeance Day Saturday. And it's going to be a fun ride. And then again, we got another week coming up after that with more pay-per-views as we head towards Elimination Chamber, Revolution, a whole bunch of Impact in there. And then ultimately, we're going to hit WrestleMania. So, folks, if you haven't liked, subscribed, and joined yet, please do so. Check our Discord, our socials, and let everybody know we're here. Let all your friends know the alternative commentary can't be beat from this channel.
Why?
And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
Like and subscribe. Oh, wait, should I just go back into it there? Since you mentioned all of that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Wrestling for Life proudly brings to you his YouTube Trios Tag Team Champions of the World. The Every Night Delight, KJ White, the leader of the Brand Wagon, CJ Brand, and I am Big Nick.
What the fuck? I'm Big Nick.
Did he just call you?
Yeah, no, I sat there and did a whole spiel. I can't take the fucking shine.
And I'm Big Nick. Like, you come over, you gotta give yourself some damn type of
right. Everyone's best friend, the troublemaker.
Yeah, y'all do that. That's what I got y'all for. Y'all do that. I don't. You don't put yourself over. You have other people put you over.
Oh, wait a minute.
Pause.
Wait. I don't know if I'm comfortable with CJ's nickname as Brandwagon.
Listen, man.
I like it. Got to be known for something, CJ.
Yo, you know what's crazy though? You know, they're already promoting so I guess it is going to be official Reigns versus Rollins. I mean, damn, Reigns versus Rhodes at Mania no matter what. Because he's skipping Elimination Chamber. And then after this, we should have a March pay-per-view, I believe so. But if not, I guess he's not working none of those. And just
no, it's Elimination Chamber and then straight through, isn't it?
Damn, that's a
No, you'll get some great balls of fire, some fascinating, some bullshit show will pop up like
hey,
that.
come on, Vince McMahon is not here, sir.
Bullshit,
We don't get no balls on
fucking
fire.
Titan Towers right now. He's right now texting fucking Corey Graves and like, that Irish fella next to you sucks.
Suplex off the second rope.
Mommy looking scary.
KJ, are you doing Impact on YouTube or Access TV? That's kind of funny, but maybe serious. We will be here live on our channel.
What?
Huh?
Right, what?
Yeah, we're going to give Impact a try. A lot of fans have asked us about Impact. One fan in particular is pretty keen on the fact and reminds us every time we're on Thursdays and not covering Impact that Impact's on.
What the hell is that?
And we do get a special GOAT guest host and everything.
And a very special guest host. So check out, keep an eye out for the thumbnail. Keep an eye out for the call outs. They are coming soon. We can't wait for Thursday.
And you know the best way to keep an eye out on everything is make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification.
Oh!
Two count for Cody.
1, 2, 3. Everybody run away now.
Huh?
I don't know. So one of the guys in the arena with a damn banana hat on got blue hair. It's very weird. Throwing me off.
Blueberry banana.
The blue hair is what threw you off, not the fucking
banana.
Damn, super kick in the face. That man just gave that boy a picture perfect super kick.
Oh
no.
He got the Judgment Day ballers and
one.
Fucking Judgment. I need a nickname. I need all the nicknames that Nick done gave these damn wrestlers.
Well, KJ called them the House of Purple. We had some other play on Judgment Day or the Ministry of Main Event.
Ministry of Main Event.
Now there's just the Monday Night Ballers.
The Monday Night Ballers. Yeah, they're not the House of Purple anymore.
So they officially have separated themselves. I bet you here come Edge.
Does he do like what his wife did at the Rumble and everything, to where he just came out once and messed his shit up, just like how Beth Phoenix Rumble, but didn't come out during the Women's Rumble and mess anything up. Oh, God damn! Say that.
You think you know me,
right? Edge, I think I do. By the time you beat Dom's ass, damn.
I'd like to see Edge and Marina Shafir have a conversation.
Wait, why?
You don't know me. You think you know me.
You don't know me. You think you know me.
Bro, oh my God. Why did I thought Rhea was the damn referee.
Because of the fucking skeleton on the back of her jacket.
Oh shit, I got
it looks like the pinstripe.
We got Beth!
Oh my God.
The Glamazon. She managed to figure out where the fucking ring was.
Shit!
Shut up.
Oh shit!
Like she couldn't make it, huh?
Yo, Beth ain't messing around.
The fucking Peggy Bundy poof there with
CJ, man. Google that shit.
Right.
A running troll dog. That's from earlier. I put that in your fucking head. That's amazing. Ow.
wait.
Then going up for the Coupe de Gracie.
I want to see a Super Crossroads. But we ain't gonna get it. We're gonna get the standard.
Edge looking like the biggest fan of Nickelback up there, distracting Finn.
He's called Trad Kroger.
Damn.
No, he's the biggest fan of him. Double Crossroads.
Look, Cody getting a huge pop for the Crossroads, and then drills him with
the three amigos of the Crossroads. Right. The 1, 2, 3. So is that a 3-way stop instead of a 4-way stop, since it's the 3 Crossroads?
There you go. What? Man, there was a lot of numbers in there, and I wasn't.
There's a lot of there's a lot of hair. There's a lot of returns.
What?
A lot of what?
What?
So Beth Phoenix and Edge return, lay waste to the Judgment Day, and help Cody Rhodes pick up the 1, 2, 3.
Boom on a crazy night. Now Beth Phoenix absolutely drills this spear.
Yeah, but where was she on Saturday night? Like, she showed up part of the way through the show, but then just fucking got lost.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. And I think, I mean, there's a good chance. I mean, if we get Beth Rhea, I mean, it's a good win for Rhea to get at Elimination Chamber on the way to Mania.
Oh, hell yeah.
Is there a stipulation to Beth versus Rhea? Or just a straight up singles match?
I don't know. That's good. I mean, how many hats can you put on a hat if you're already doing the Elimination Chamber in a different combination?
Well, judging by Beth Phoenix, you can her hair, you can fit a couple hats on there. But
I don't know. That might be trickier, right? 6-0, Damian, tonight.
Damn, boy.
But yeah,
show your homework.
Oh, next week the steel cage match that they owe us.
The other half of the steel cage match that we got on Raw 30.
There you go. Well, at least they're making good.
Wow!
Allegedly.
Allegedly. We'll wait and see. What if they fuck it up again? It'd be hilarious.
All right.
Wouldn't it be the first time? Wouldn't it be the last time?
Oh, it's weekly competitive tag on next. Folks, that is the end of WWE Raw. An interesting night. Lots happened. 3 hours. If you haven't done so yet, get your rating out of 10 into the chat. Let us know what you thought about Raw tonight. And, let us know what you thought about us. I mean, we had a lot of fun here tonight. It was a record-breaking stream. Thank you for everybody tuning in. But yeah, guys, I mean, someone said Raw was trash. I thought the middle was a bit of a lull, but I thought overall, good Raw.
Everything's great Raw.
What do you guys want to do?
Pause.
I missed that.
Good.
That's fine.
He's all right, fine.
Y'all can have that. That ain't even what I'm at.
You didn't hear nothing at all, sir.
It's all good. The man tried to be sneaky. Rated R Rhodes.
What? The fuck?
But so what do y'all give it?
Something, Cody.
That's your rating?
Out of 10?
Something. Right.
Out of 10.
You're right. I'm going to give it a solid 8.5.
Wow. 8.5, 8.5, 8.5, 8.5. Wow.
I'm changing to an 8.
All right, I can't mean too much like y'all.
Right.
You told me to just copy my homework, but just changing it up so it doesn't look like you copied it.
Amen. Look, amen to that, sir. Amen to that.
All right. Impact Wrestling, Revolver, they both are going to be good shows on Thursday. Damian, no doubt, no doubt. I might have to take a peek. Man, we can't cover everything. 6 out of 10. Wow, damn. Mike's not as impressed. What do you think? What'd you say, 8.5? Are you officially an 8?
Him?
What?
CJ?
Yeah, CJ's an 8.
Well, anytime I ask a woman for a rating, she also gives me an 8. So yeah, I'm an 8. I'm going to 8. That's my last and final answer. 8.
Shall I or shall you, sir?
I asked you first. You go ahead.
Oh, you asked me? I'll go, just to be difficult, I'm going to go slightly lower, 7.5. Just to be a pain in the ass. But no, I mean, I was kind of leaning towards a 7. I liked how the show ended. I liked the show. I didn't love the show, but it was a really good show. And I mean, considering it's 3 hours, any night that the 3 hours doesn't feel like an absolute fucking mud drag. I mean, we had to wake CJ up last week on stream. This
Poke
is
him with a stick.
Poke him with a stick.
Right.
So yeah, man.
But I'm alive.
Pretty good Raw. I liked it.
You said it was pretty good Raw. That's crazy.
Now I'm to the point too. Do I go slightly lower than you, or do I stay on par with you? Because very much a 7, 7.5 is where I'm at. If I don't go, pause, fuck off. I ain't going no 8, 8.5 with this. It started off really well. It ended really well. It rolled in the middle.
He's like a hoe in a glory hole. Talking about, you know what? I'm gonna start from the big end, but then I'm gonna go a little bit smaller, because it always start great. Did it? Oh Lord.
6.5. Did you give a final rating or did you get blocked? Desperately.
Me? Oh, I went for that and just said no, not in my house. So y'all can
What do you
have
got?
that. That ain't what
Y'all can
I'm
have
mad at.
Sir, nobody did anything, okay? You didn't hear nothing that came out of my mouth, okay?
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, my brother.
7.5 from Curtis. Sorry, Nick. What was your official result? Hola.
I don't even know at this point.
I don't even think he got to say it.
I was getting there. Well, like I said, I guess y'all can just average out y'all's, and I'll just take that.
Oh,
9.5 then.
So
What?
8.
How the fuck you add up?
Math is not his strong suit, clearly.
Oh, no.
Go romance. All right. Go romance.
Let's fighting love.
Yeah, folks, if you haven't given us a rating out of 10, get it in the chat. What did you love about Raw? What was your high point? What was your favorite point? Let us know out there. How did you feel about this show? I liked it. I mean, like I said, I didn't love it, but I definitely liked it.
Yes,
$1.
Oh, he
Spectrum.
Spectrum.
Yes, war, wrestling, and romance.
That ain't even what I'm mad at.
But yeah, honestly, I think I like that Cody bookended the start of the show and the end of the show. It really across the board, we're building, you very much can tell that they're ratcheting towards WrestleMania now. Of like, now we're not just holding court, we're not just doing place holding storylines or anything like that. We're very much we have a goal in mind and we're getting there.
Yep.
And that's what makes the show good, when you have that kind of going throughout the show and we keep going back to certain things. We didn't get much bloodline. We'll save that for SmackDown. I mean, but there's a lot of intrigue. They're hyping it up. We got a women's elimination match. We got a U.S. title elimination match. We got lots coming, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's that. I like it. I like it. I like it.
Absolutely. That's like we said when we started off watching on the WrestleMania, Mountain Dew, Pizza Hut, KFC, Castro, GTX, lugs, all of that pre-show and everything of it's the first step on the road to WrestleMania. Now we've got technically Cody Rhodes, plugged in for a spot at Mania, but does that hold? Does he fight for a title? Does he fight for both titles? Do we still get Dwayne? Do we still get some surprise? Because like we even talked about with the Rumble, of someone like The Rock or someone like Steve Austin doesn't need the Rumble or anything like that to jump the head of the line.
Yeah, I mean, it depends, right? Because right now you have so much intrigue in Sammy and KO and the bloodline. If Roman turns his focus to Cody or turns his focus to The Rock too soon or at the wrong time, people might not be happy if it's Cody and Sammy's place, unless there's some type of closure or this moves along in a certain way. People want answers and want to know how this bloodline feud is going to play out.
Right.
Yep.
I see Elimination Chamber. I don't think so.
We've already got
nice.
2. We don't need a third.
Dude, could you imagine 3? Let's do
then
it.
It just
all
becomes like Lethal Lockdown and all of that, or like Hell in a Cell, to where you're just having. It's already a little forced to where you're having a pay-per-view based around a stipulation of, well, we have to have a match that fits the stipulation versus, a story that builds to that.
No, I completely agree. And I mean, they're building. We don't, like I said, it's sold out. We don't have a single match announced yet. Not one.
What's sold out? The what? Elimination Chamber already sold out?
WrestleMania?
WrestleMania ain't sold out yet.
I thought it was pretty much close to sold out, no?
It is close to sold out. I'm like, hold on, wait a minute.
You
scaring me.
I thought they said it the other day that it was officially sold out.
No, you look, not yet. I gotta get my tickets first. Let me buy my tickets and they can sell out.
Right.
He's gonna get the last 2, literally the last 2.
Man.
Did you see do you see a triple threat match? Sami Zayn, Roman Reigns, and Cody Rhodes. I think we do that too often.
But shout out, I guess, Randy Orton versus Batista versus Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania 30, because that's 100% what that would feel like.
Roman, Daniel Bryan, Edge.
And it would feel even not quite as forced as that, but I'm saying it's one of those of clearly Sammy is the most over person here. Cody, you just got here because you're Cody Rhodes and you had a purple titty.
Damn.
Roman Reigns, you're supposed to be here. So, like I said, it becomes that Sammy then just gets cheered relentlessly like Daniel Bryan did. That's when we had the culmination of the Yes movement.
No.
Listen, I think if they could find an interesting way to make one of the titles available, and you go from one of those titles being available and somehow Kevin Owens is a good show, but somebody, maybe Jey Uso, can cost Roman that belt in Montreal. I just think I know we're not likely to get it, but what a fucking pop that could be.
Yeah.
Explosion.
Pause.
Poof. There go the cork. Poof.
But looks like things are winding down here, folks. Still got 50 people hanging around, so we greatly appreciate y'all sticking it out. Real quick before we go, if you haven't given us your rating, throw it in as we exit the building. But we will let everyone know we are back tomorrow night. Someone asked what's going on for NXT. We will be back tomorrow night. You might see a new face on the screen. Hang tight, you'll see. And then Wednesday, Dynamite. Thursday, we're going to try Impact. We might be watching some other stuff as well. And then Friday, we're coming back with the doubleheader all the way into the pay-per-view on Saturday. Folks, it's been one hell of a goddamn Monday, that's for sure. Bless me for saying that.
In nomine Patria, Filii, Spiritus Sancti.
What?
I just said, in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, Latin.
Yes.
All right.
But yes, if you haven't yet, subscribe, join the family.
Stream forever. Well, we got one happy. Stream forever. Stream forever.
Don't tempt us, man. It's been close sometimes.
It feels like it.
With all that being said, folks, happy Monday. Have a great Tuesday. We'll see you back here to cap off your Tuesday night. CJ, any final thoughts on Raw, Rumble, anything? It's thought out. Long pause.
Uncle Howdy.
Tato Howdy?
That's my main concern is Uncle Howdy.
All right.
How did you miss a spot? And why did you jump?
Why did you do it?
It's so confusing.
Like a wrecking ball.
Legit. It was very confusing to me. I'm like, okay, Uncle Howdy's up there. Why is he jumping? It was one of those okay, I guess.
I need the GoPro footage of Uncle Howdy taking that jump and everything.
No, for real.
Man, I didn't even catch doing this and watching. I was like, I thought LA got thrown off it at first. I'm like, no, someone jumped on him. What the hell?
Yeah, it was very strange.
It was dark. It was definitely dark. No, Raw was good. Nick, I don't know why. Breaker.
Right.
Over.
Are you calling from a walkie-talkie?
Right. I promise we're leaving. Nick, any final thoughts?
No, I was just going to say, if you haven't done so already, be a friend, tell a friend, like, share, and subscribe, all of that. Still under a year old, just still a baby in this game, but still the fastest growing wrestling channel on YouTube and everything. Our shit is real. Our shit is raw on Monday Night Raw. Our shit is authentic. When you're talking about that wrestling, you're going to put that forward live with it.
See you on the flip side, folks. Have a good night. Bye.